time, boys. Here's the recap. We saved the world. We went to go have a celebration. At that celebration, this guy that is a tenured professor at the Zalakir, what is it?
Zulu
Makir College, Shalkor Kyrell, decided to try and take over the world, essentially, by making the Vold rise up against all of humanity. We have done our part in to basically try and put down his little revolution. He had one giant behemoth that we slayed. We've already stopped him on certain parts of his invasion, and now we're starting an actual counterattack. We're currently in the city of Tranquil Downs, making our push. We got good information that the head scientist, Giliar Vykreth, I'm saying that right.
Giliar Vykrest.
That's that. Man, the name you come up with. That chick, who's basically this guy's head of R&D, the research, is set up in Tranquil Downs, which is where we're making that push. As we continued on, we got separated from our main unit, and then we ended up having Ungen the monk join us, and we continued on with our momentum until we came to find
Ungun,
until we pushed on, keeping our momentum, and found Vykreth Mecha Suit Chick here.
Yes.
And now we are going to blows with her as she's making her last stand here. And that's where we're at.
Indeed. Let me get some better music, because this isn't nearly fast-paced enough. This one works.
You should play Blink 182.
Yeah. The H is actually silent.
Where are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry.
I'm not. I don't care enough to be sorry.
This one works. This will be a good one. All right. So, starting back off at the top of the round, we got Ungan. Keep in mind, where did you? Oh, okay. I know where you are. You were right here. Yeah. So that's anytime you want to make a roll that you don't want the other players to see, make it there.
Problem with it is you also don't get to see it.
But I'll just tell you what it says without telling the other people.
That's gay.
That's an extra option you have. If you want to make hidden rolls and everybody not see it.
Yeah, but I want to be able to see my own damn rolls.
I can just send you in a message what your rolls are. Anyway.
I know. I'm just saying that's the gay part, is that we can't see them.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to change that. Maybe there is. I'll look into it later. I didn't know that. Anyway, so it is your turn. Keep in mind you are under the effects of a power word pain right now. So you are currently in excruciating pain. So, yeah, your speed is reduced to 10 feet. You can't move any more than 10 feet in a turn. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. It also has some stuff that interacts with concentration on spells, but that doesn't apply to you since you don't cast spells. And you get to make a save at the end of each of your turns to try to shake it off. But as of right now, you are currently writhing in excruciating pain.
Yay.
So make your move.
And who did that to me again?
It would have been Vold High Spawn 1 who did that to you.
Fucking little bitch. He needs to die.
Well, High Spawn 1 has already gotten the crap beat out of it pretty heavily.
Alright, so I have a disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't take concentration for power pain.
Nope.
I still hit the bitch.
You did.
And we'll Going in for another one.
Keep in mind, you got your charges on your knuckles that you can use if you want. I went ahead and added that to your actions tab under weapons.
I don't see it, but okay.
Look in actions at the very top with. Where did it go?
Yeah. Roll at disadvantage. Yeah, well, I missed that motherfucker. Alright. That's all I'm doing. Then I get to roll. I get what save do I get to roll?
Constitution saving throw.
No stunner strike? No hands of harm? Make a poison?
No, not yet.
Alright.
I want to get off this shit first. I don't need disadvantage on my shit.
Yep, so roll a Constitution saving throw to see if you can break free of it.
24.
24. Okay, so just a refresher. The people who have flying speeds, or have a means of flying, are you airborne right now or not?
I am.
Okay.
I am not, because I got hit with a thing that, like, sucked me down, I think. Because I was 10 feet off the air, and then she did that, like, grab whatever thing that put me on the ground, so no, I'm not.
Okay. What about you, Anand? Are you on the ground? Or are you in the air?
I think I have to be on the ground because I'm behind my wall of force.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you were taking cover behind that wall of force. So, okay, cool. So, on to the next turn.
I'm no longer in pain.
Oh, yeah, with that, you're definitely not.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's just a 24.
I mean, no, dude, that didn't work. DC was higher. As you get surprised as you feel this spike enter your back.
Oh, snap. The old prison shank.
This dude's been following you since the last fight. He disappeared, and you never killed him. He's been following you ever since. So you're gonna take this much damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Where is he at?
Right next to Anand.
Is he invisible, or was?
Was. Now he is not.
We've been carrying this lantern with us the whole time that shows invisible people. We never put it away.
I know. He just had to
Wait.
trail out of the light of that.
Wait, so he's stabbing me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And
don't
make
get
a...
to respond at all?
He's invisible.
What does him being invisible have to do with him stabbing me?
You're surprised.
It's hold on.
Damn right he is.
So you rolled with disadvantage, right?
I rolled with advantage.
I'm wearing a cloak of displacement.
So it would be a straight roll then. Let
So
me
it's
roll another d20 and see if that hits.
It's a straight roll.
I don't think you can be surprised. We're like 3 rounds into combat.
Like, I'm on guard here.
Let's see. How would that work? If you get attacked by an enemy you weren't aware of, but you're already in
If
combat.
he's invisible, then it's just advantage. It's still a sneak attack roll. It's
Yeah,
not
but
surprised.
And I'm wearing cloak of displacement.
Right.
So it's a straight roll. And if he rolls
rolled
a
a
19, I'm going to cast shield.
Can you... Yeah, I guess technically you can do that. That's wonky.
It's
but yeah,
it's
you
a
can do that.
reaction.
Yeah, if he has his
Are
reaction.
you sure? Did you use your reaction at all last
This
turn?
is the
I
this is
thought
the
you
top of the
counterspelled.
round. This is the top of the round, bad boy.
Well, you get your reaction back when it gets to your turn.
And I don't think I did. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't.
There would be
think
nothing
you
for me
did?
to have used it on. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you have because you're on the other side of the wall of force, so
Like,
you wouldn't
I'm
been able
down
to
here.
counterspell
I couldn't.
anything. else.
Yes, I can't counterspell anything because it only works within 60 feet. Everything's so far away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I guess you don't take the damage.
Mm,
So you cast shield, so your reaction is done.
Yes. Excuse me. Let me mark it off. He's just trying to like stab me in the old pooper.
I have a
Like,
plan that I am following. But
Well, for
this
that TPK.
this works for me as well. I can use this. So you used shield. All right. Well, he's still coming at you with another attack.
All
This
right.
one I suppose would have disadvantage since you are certainly aware of him. So you
Yes.
for a moment you just at the last second you just your instincts tell you that there's something coming up from behind you, and right when you're about to get stabbed by this Vold spike, you conjure a shield behind you just at the point of impact, feeling the end of that tip just barely prick your skin, but not enough to do anything noticeable. He's coming
Ew.
in for another strike.
My AC is still lifted until the end of my next turn.
Indeed. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Oh my god!
Oh, he really did get a nat 20.
I got 2 nat 20s with disadvantage.
Oh, gosh. That's hardcore.
Oh man! Hey, can you do me a favor?
What's
Can you re-roll that with
No,
disadvantage?
I cannot. No,
Yes.
I cannot.
Silvery
Yeah,
barbs.
He's gonna counterspell your silvery
No.
barbs.
And I can't.
Oh,
Can he counterspell my silver barbs?
He can.
yeah, you can counterspell every wire.
oh wait, hold on. Is it within the freaking distance?
They both are.
Well, I didn't say subtle spell, so I didn't think I needed to. I forgot the rogues have counterspell here.
I mean, I can also counterspell his counterspell
You're behind the shield.
behind the shield. What shield?
The
That,
wall of force.
Oh,
yeah, that line of 90 is the wall of force.
Oh, I'm going to
Okay.
have to roll for concentration now that I've been backstabbed.
That's the idea.
But I am a warcaster.
You are,
So-
but this is about to be a lot of damage.
To be honest,
Bring it
there's
on.
a chance that you're going to go down.
That's fine.
Because they were doing like 25 points of damage a
I am-
spot.
I'm married. I'm used to it.
35.
That's not nearly as much as I was hoping for. But you do still have to make that con save.
I
And-
gotta make the con. Bro, I have 2. I only got 2 HP left. Woo!
If you fail this con save, you're going unconscious because it's
Yeah.
against 2d10 poison damage, or
Oh.
half as much on a
Yeah.
success. So
How much? How 2D? Ooh, that is rough.
if you succeed and I roll 2 nat 1s for my 2d10,
That would be hilarious.
then you will take 1 point
I've
of damage.
used my reaction, and it's not my turn yet, so there is nothing that I can do. But I will still roll, just because.
I'm gonna laugh if you succeed, and then I roll 2 nat 1s on my d10s, and you only take 1 point of
what is
damage
my,
from this poison.
What's my target number for the con save?
I cannot
this
tell
one?
you that.
I'm supposed to know. It's based off the amount of damage. I
Oh
rolled
well,
a
for
19.
concentration, the con save right now is for poison.
Oh, I was talking about for my concentration on my spell.
That's in a second. The con save you're
Okay.
rolling right now is for poison.
Oh, well, I rolled 19.
Okay, that succeeds on the poison. So you take
It's not one of those all or nothings.
no, you take 7 points of poison damage.
Oh, then
That should be an all or nothing, man. That's
I-
kind of stupid,
Most
honestly.
poisons are not all or nothing.
I went down after that because I only had 2 HP left.
And the wall of force drops.
And the wall of force drops. Ugh.
Yeah, Anon's down. And as his bonus, he is going to shade away.
sachet away.
And that's the end of his turn. Vold High Spawn 1. So it is going to... You know what? I like this idea. So... It can't really move because Molly's right there. I don't think I want it to
You can
move.
try to.
Okay, I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna hop off the side here. Molly can feel free to take a swing, but she can't stop gravity. So if she hits it, it's still falling 20 feet. It's gonna take damage. That's fine, but
Okay.
I think if she moves it, hits it and it becomes stable, or like not be able to move, I think it's take full fall damage.
Well, first, because it was pack tactics and it was also flanking. Alright. Cat Catastrophe took his opportunity attack.
okay. That hits.
Not bad. And then add on. Actually,
More for rage.
yeah, more for rage. Another 4 points for rage, but she doesn't have. She doesn't get extra damage. I don't think. She does the damage for rage. I was thinking there was something else for heroism or something like that, but no. Okay.
Okay. So another 4 points of damage. Okay,
Yep.
well, its movement speed does become 0. It falls 20 feet. And takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You also need to see if it falls prone or not.
No, you automatically fall prone if you take damage from a fall.
Oh, well, there you go.
But that's fine. I just wanted to get some distance. So now it is going to cast a little spell as it points its hand in the direction of the mech, and you notice the mech's movements start shifting. It starts making just this normal, like, kind of sudden twitching
Counterspell.
movements to a lot faster. Counterspell. What? How far away?
From Dracon.
Oh.
I'm just gonna assume, since that I know he has the ability. I don't even know. I don't know who's playing him until Tony gets here.
He does have the ability, but it is also going to use its reaction to cast Counterspell. Let me mark off the slot.
I think I still have my reaction, so I can counterspell.
Are you within 60 feet?
Who was it that was casting counterspell? The Vold High Spawn?
You are not within 60 feet.
Okay, I didn't catch who was doing it. Gotcha.
Yes, hold on.
That face.
He's on the Pegasus, right?
5,
He's
10,
exactly 60
50,
feet.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
I mean,
45, 50, 55, 60. It is 65 feet.
What?
I'm literally drawing an arrow right here to the tip of the Volt spawn to him, and that is 60 feet.
It is 13 spaces, which is 65. You can count the spaces.
Literally can't have an arrow drawn to him, and it says 60 feet. All right.
Alright, so.
I guess I'm not going to be that nitpicky, because it is 13 spaces, but only if you count diagonally. Sure, you can counterspell.
Oh, okay. Good,
You
good.
were right at the edge.
Let me see what my spell slots are looking like. So, I don't have any 3rd level spell slots, so I can cast that, though, as a 4th level spell slot, and that's what I'll do.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60...
I mean, most of our spells, if it's a line spell, and we draw an arrow, and it says that many feet, they are close like this to 60-60. And most of our line spells, or whatever we do it by arrows. We really don't do it by...
The Saturn theory of height.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I do, so it really just depends. It's kind of on the cosplayer, Gavin, so what do you
That
think?
is 60 feet!
Yeah, okay. I'll let it go, but I'm also pretty sure your Pegasus is in the air right now. But
Yes. Yes, he is.
no, I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
Whatever.
He's too far. If he's up in the air, that
Okay.
adds extra distance.
It's alright, it's alright. So what does he do? Who's he hasting?
He's just- The mech.
The mech.
Which mech?
Yeah.
There's 2 mechs.
Oh, the get fucked.
Okay.
No.
And that's its turn. It is going to use its movement, though, to...
It has no movement.
That's right, it can't even stand up.
Nope.
Okay, so it's just going to be prone. High spawn 2.
Molly jumps on it on her turn. Curve stops its head.
So this one is... Let's see here.
Going together? Oh.
Oh, this one is out of that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I like that option. So it is going to move over here. You may take an attack of opportunity if you would like to, Ungan.
Yeah, that's happening. I also need you to make a... I need you to make me a freaking Constitution saving throw.
Is this stunning strike?
Fuck yeah, it is. You ain't freaking running. We're fighting.
Got rolled a 23.
Okay. Pass. Just take that damage and go away.
I will do it. Alright, so it's going to move over here. And it's casting a spell. It's going to upcast a 5th level spell at 6th level. So I need Lucas, and I'm also going to have Farron do it. I need a con save, or a wisdom save, I mean. Ooh.
What if my
She
wisdom
rolled
save
good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it because I don't know what you're doing, but I don't want to be a part of it. I'm gonna succeed. I roll a natural 17. I get a +1 to make it 18, and I also get a D4 added on to it, so it's a 20.
Let me look at that proficiency bonus. Yeah, that'll pass. As you succeed on this casting of Hold Monster.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So mean you're literally just gonna start throwing my spells back at me now?
Whatever works. Alright, next is Molly's turn, but we have a lair action. Let's see, which nifty little lair action do I want to use this time? I did the missiles last time. I don't want to do the missiles again.
Yeah, that got absolutely destroyed.
In fact, you can't use the same lair action multiple times in a row. So I'm going to use something that's based off of the Red Dragon's Lava Plume. But this is the... you notice everybody on the ground suddenly starts to feel this tingling feeling at your feet as the exact spot where you're standing just gets this surge of this immense electrical charge. If you are on the ground right now, I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm down.
So that is 1 failed death save.
I have
Technically, I'm not on the
advantage on
ground.
these.
You are... If your feet are planted on something.
26 for Lucas.
11 for me.
Remember, if you have a potion of heroism, you get a D4.
D4. Please give me 4. That's a 13.
Molly definitely doesn't pass. No, the DC was only 16. So if you rolled a 16 or higher, you take
57 points of damage. That's a lot of dice for a lair action.
it's a lot less than a lot of creatures. If you rolled a 16 or higher, you take 17 points of lightning damage.
17?
If you rolled a 15 or lower, you take 34 points of lightning damage.
That is a fucking ton of damage. Alright, so 17 plus 22. So I'm at
15. You said
39.
Yeah, a 15 or lower takes full damage. 16 is the passing DC.
So it was
Yeah,
17
what's the
if you
damage?
succeeded. So-
17 if you succeeded, 34 if you failed. So I guess for
fucking-
Molly,
What? Okay. We're already hurting from another fight, and then we just took 34 for a fucking lair action. Then,
Yeah.
I believe in you. Okay, I believe in you.
yeah,
Molly only takes 8 because she's resistant.
Yep, I know.
Mostly people do it.
All right, and that is that lair action. Now, Molly, you are up.
Okay. Molly's gonna go in, and she's literally just going to jump on this dude and stab him in the face.
It's just on
She's gonna straight up Ezio this guy.
Yep.
So is she literally like trying to use his body to break her momentum?
Why wouldn't she?
Okay, roll me an athletics check.
Athletics. Nat 20.
Okay, so the bludgeoning damage Molly would have taken, he is going to take.
Nice.
And she has advantage on the strike, but she would have anyway. Let me add his damage real quick. That's an extra 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, would have been that one. Got that. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Roll a 10 on the D10.
By the way, just remember, guys, if you want to metagame this shit, just know no enemy can take the same 2 lair actions twice in a row. So you know next round he's not doing the lightning floors, because literally can't.
reflection of old buildings and like historic items and maybe reveal shit for back to the
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
And what is it that she does whenever she does the butt end of her glaive?
It's a d4, and then other damage calculated as normal.
Okay, so just roll a d4, or what am I? What am
And
I
then
rolling?
would also be the 2d6 if you have the flame on.
Yeah, she does. Thank you.
So that's a total of 15 damage from that, but that's really, from the 3 hits, that's an extra 6
It's
points of damage.
4 for every hit, so 12 points of rage damage.
An extra 12. So let me add on that 15 points, and then that extra 12 points.
By
You
the
guys
way,
are fucking this guy up.
if everything that was on the ground got electrocuted, does not include all the bad guys?
I said the specific spot on which you were standing became electrically charged.
Okay, well, she's also going to stand on top of this guy because she jumped on him just to make sure. Trying to give herself some coverage.
Smart move.
Well, it wasn't Molly being strategic. It was just Molly being Molly and just stomped on him. In fact, we're going to put it up here. She's stomping on his neck.
There you go. So now if she's going to take electric damage, he has to take it too.
Yeah, precisely.
So, alright. Anand, please don't roll a nat 1 on this death saving throw.
It'd be awesome if I did, wouldn't it?
Well, he'll pop right back up if he does.
That's a hard 9, baby.
That's a failure. That's 2 failed death saves.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm ready to go meet the big mana crystal in the sky.
Farron, she's gonna do something nice. She's gonna fly over here. What spell slots do I even have left? Okay, she has all her first level spell slots, which is all she's going to use, because at this point it's just like, damage is damage now. But yeah, she's gonna get you up, so she's gonna heal you for a d8 plus 5. So you are back up with 10 hit points left.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're not feeling great,
Clearly.
but you're now conscious, prone but conscious. And she's just like, "I got you, Aaron. It's okay."
Thanks. Whoa.
And Lucas, you are up. Dish out that witchy judgment.
Yeah, I gotta decide what it is I'm gonna do now. Because I gotta figure out... My plan changed a little bit because I was gonna get a nod back up. Well, first things first, I can do this. The cat is gonna go after this guy that's down, because that's all the cat will do. So we can go
Okay,
ahead
is
and...
it literally leaping off?
Yeah, it... Actually, no, it doesn't leap off. It will walk through the ground, because it will actually walk through solid objects. It takes the direct line from point A to point B.
The thing can't fly, though, can it?
No, but it was up on a ledge, and if this guy came down to the ledge, it will literally walk through the ground to get to it.
And then just fall once it walks through the ground.
I guess? I mean, it depends on the angle that it goes at.
I'm gonna say it falls, but I'm gonna give it the same option that Molly
It
had.
wouldn't, I don't think it would fall, though, dude. Because to fall, it would have to walk off the ledge and drop. It takes the straight line to this thing.
It walks. It literally shades through the ground.
I mean,
Yeah,
you take that
like-
if you want to. That's my interpretation. If you want to roll, I'll roll, but...
Oh, I posted a meme and then
It doesn't have a fly speed.
It doesn't fly,
not
is what I'm
flying.
saying. It
only
walks through
like a
walls
ghost.
and ground.
Goes
Well, I
through.
get that, but the floor underneath where it is a drop. It's like it's not like it's a solid
Hang on.
block.
I'm
of
going to show you.
land.
I could pay you on
You have... Circle 1 is the cat, circle 2 is the guy on the ground. He goes through the ground from
I
one
get it.
to the other.
I get what you're saying, but that is not how the graph looks. The graph would look like this.
Don't you bring your kindergarten art to me. I bring the kindergarten art.
He's
The
so
battle of the kindergarten arts.
he is
He's a barcode?
no
He's worth 85 more cents in Canada?
he is right there, right?
Yeah.
The Hound of Ill Omen is right there. There's no solid wall right here. The ground is this, and underneath this, it's open.
How is it open when the whole thing is a solid?
Because you could
Or is-
literally walk under that. It's like a balcony.
What? Just tell me what to roll.
Give me an athletics check for the cat.
Oh my Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
it's a cat. They land on their feet always.
I'm saying.
Or acrobatics check, I guess, in this instance.
Let me see.
Bro, he's a god. He chooses to
Or
land.
I guess the athletics would be better.
Athletics is better. He gets a +3 to strength, so I guess.
Look, I'm not looking for a lot. You need to reduce this to where you're as if you're falling less than 10 feet. You roll an 11 or higher total,
There you go.
then you're good.
All
yeah,
right.
you're good.
So much complication just to have a cat attack this guy. Alright, so the cat is there.
And it takes 6 points of damage as the cat falls on top of it.
Okay, and the cat will roll with advantage because it's got pack tactics. Oh, and the guy's prone too. Oh, it actually hit. Good. Get it, kitty.
And he
Alright.
does not have his reaction left.
There you go. 7 points of damage. That's the cat's turn.
Well, 10 points of damage, and I think
Yeah.
he has to make a strength saving throw, or would, but he's already
Yeah,
prone,
or he's
so
not prone, so doesn't really much matter.
can't be
Okay.
double prone.
So, next, what I'm going to do, because I just need to go do this since the nod's up, or do I want to quicken it? I kind of want to quicken it. I don't know. Kind of want to be a dick.
Do it. I'm being a dick. I have no problem admitting
Nah,
that.
it won't do anything. It won't work, probably, and I got other things I can do with my bonus action instead.
After
so-
the first round, I'm wanting to play as dirty as possible, so go right ahead. Do what you're going to do.
Alright, so, seeing that this dude is over here with a reaction, we're just gonna go...
You two are
Right.
each other. You're working
I'm gonna just kind of walk on up right here. Actually, I'm gonna hop on my broom, so now I know that the floor can get electrical. It'll be just 10 feet.
Just
Yeah,
10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, out of 60 feet from the ground here. And old Chicky Chicky is 110 feet with me. And I'm going to be, I'm going to shake my wrist, and it's going to bring out a little wristband bracelet. There you go, bracelet. And you're going to see 3 of the bits of it that are going to start glowing red. And her haste goes bye-bye.
How are you doing that?
Dispel magic.
Oh!
Dispel magic has a range of 120 feet. She's 110 away from me. It's gone.
I thought it... Well, are you using an extended spell, or is that its natural
That's
range?
its natural length. Is 120
okay.
feet.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Nice. And so that means she gets the, like, exhausted effect from it, because it ended, right?
She loses her next turn, and she can't do anything, so all of her legendary actions are gone until after she gets done with it.
Yeah, you're right. Luckily, I mean, she doesn't have that long until her turn, but I should have been using those this whole time.
Bonus now you're going to start using my magic back at me again. Bonus action, I am going to...
You don't have a monopoly on hold spells.
I know, I just inspire you to start using them.
Just wait till you start seeing some cheesy spell you used, Force Cage. Just wait until I start breaking out the Force Cage.
Oh, I'm sure that'll happen. In fact, you did that last campaign when I started using it. Bonus action, I'm going to burn a 4th level spell slot to get 4 meta magic points back.
Okay.
So I'll mark that off. And I did that to kind of get away, but I don't want to be grouped up here. That's asking for danger. So I will actually come back over here, which I can make that since I'm on my broom 10 feet off the ground, and boom, that's it for me.
Okay.
No, but he did patent it, so you're gonna have to pay him to use it.
My plan's coming together. My plan is coming together. So on the mobile artillery unit's turn, it is going to turn to seeing what you can do and what it's capable of, and seeing that you're currently occupied, having just made an attack, and trying to catch you in a moment of vulnerability. It's going to take a rifle shot at Ungan. And you were so preoccupied with that attack of opportunity that you're just not able to deflect it.
That's not how that works.
It takes your reaction.
I still have my reaction. Oh, no,
You used it
that's
for an
right.
attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
That's fine. Does he actually hit? That's
Well,
the
I'm gonna
question.
try.
Yeah, you gotta hit me.
Well, no, because that's a really low roll. So it's making an explosive shell attack at you instead. Okay, that hits. Okay, so you get hit with this cannon shot that just hits you point blank and explodes. You're gonna take that, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
24.
Okay, and because of your evasion, you get hit by the shell, and in your lightning fast reflexes, even though you know you just got hit, you know what comes next. As it's almost like the world slows down for you, as you see from this shell, this fire in slow motion beginning to coalesce out from it. And recovering from your blow, you duck out of the way, just getting hit by like little bits of dust and shattered steel, not taking any measurable damage from it. It clipped you, but luckily you were able to avoid a direct hit.
Yeah, I know. You see my Steam library the other night.
And that's the end of its turn. Bon, what you got?
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, with my... right here. With my...
Blind sight?
what was it? Blind sight. Can I see this stupid thing?
Oh, you do have blind sight. Yes, you can.
Yes, I do. Within 30 feet.
So
Alright,
I think it's within
Right.
10 feet for you. I
30.
might be right. Is it 30 feet?
It's 30 feet of blind sight.
let me send you a message. Let me send you a message real quick.
Okay.
Come on, can you just say it's not like he's not going to point it out to the rest of us?
Dude, I'm about to fire. I'm about to shoot the motherfucker, okay? He about to get shot.
You would want to play Near Replicant first. Near Replicant is actually the reboot of the first.
Look at your message.
Okay.
Oh, I'm your down. Eminently requesting to speak with you.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm now insulted. So go speak with him so we can go.
I'm in a meeting.
Yeah.
What is it? Want to close the deal right now?
What?
Oh, okay, that's what this is. If the woman can't make the decisions. Yeah.
What? Very loud. I'd like to not be loud.
Is that including the bottom block that I go 5 up or 3 up, or is it
Yes. So
including 1, 2? Okay, so so yeah, I take a shot at it.
okay.
Yeah.
When you roll your attack, just find it in the combat tracker. It's the second item in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Are you
See
on
it
the
in
ground right
combat
now, or are you in? It's the second item, Primal Voldstalker 3 in the combat tracker.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see it. I guess I'd be on the ground. Yeah, I never said I flew up.
Not too late. You could if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 feet up.
Just to note, make sure you're not on the ground for getting zapped the next time.
Well, you can't use it for, another turn, so.
Can't use
Yeah,
it next round, so it'd have to be 2 rounds from now anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit. So that wasn't with sneak attack, just so you know. I know you didn't roll it, but
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and now I say, bitch, you're not the only one that go invisible, and I go invisible with my bonus action.
you have 2 attacks.
I can't. I have to reload. I just use the bonus action.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you are now invisible.
Yep. And I'm gonna
Okay.
move 5, 10 back up this way,
All right.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, it skips its
So-
turn because it is exhausted at the moment. It's recovering from the haste ending.
Oh. Okay.
So now the haste is over.
And
It
I
is
point where it's at. I point where the thing is at, so they know where it is. But it's about to be its turn.
you can draw
So, yeah.
your own arrow if you would like.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Pointer. It's right here.
Not quite.
Oh, okay. Well, 1 block up, so it's right there. Oh, sorry. Hold up. One,
It's right
2,
there.
3, 4. Yeah, right there. My bad. I went too far over. Okay, there you go.
All right. Now it is Dracon's turn. I guess I need to clear his character sheet out. Who's doing stuff for Dracon?
I guess I can do Dracon. I played him before.
I got Dracon.
Okay.
Whoever wants it, just first come, first serve. Whoever grabs it, it's open. It's on now.
That's what she said.
Boom.
I win. Alright. I know he has that freaking lantern, so he's gonna pull that bitch out.
Yep, he does have that lantern.
It should have been out anyways, because I don't think he ever said he turned it off.
No,
Yeah,
he
it
just
was on-
wasn't within range of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How big is that freaking area?
Whose inventory is this lantern in?
I think it's 60 feet. It's 60 feet. Or
What
it's
is it?
either 60
Lantern
or
of
30.
Revealing? Is that what it's called?
Yes, and it's in Lucas's.
I thought it was in Drakon. That Drakon had it.
No.
Well, he's
Drakon
carrying
has
it right now, but
Lucas-
it wouldn't be in his inventory just because it never got officially moved over. Okay. That's a huge radius.
Most of the movies.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 60 feet.
I watched most of Mando. I haven't seen Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I
So-
try to watch Star-Wars, Rogue.
It's right there. That's where. That's a huge radius.
Yeah, it is noticed by it.
So
It's not quite touching it, but
Oh.
it's close.
Like 11:30.
I pointed it out, by the way.
Yeah. If you were to move south as Drakon, you'd touch it.
I'm a sleepy bean.
Yeah. Drakon on the freaking south.
I'm a sleepy, cuddly bean. You can be a open
I know you are, Kit.
free.
Alright, there it is.
Yeah. So
Go
it's
the
definitely
whore.
no longer invisible.
Okay.
It's sort of like semi-transparent right now, but you can definitely see it.
Alright, let's see.
God, that thing has a massive radius.
I thought, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Vaskir, you're on deck.
Is it? You're saying it's my turn?
Well, you're on deck. Your turn is next.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for him.
You can always do a commanding strike.
What's the common spot?
I could.
I thought it's great.
Is he?
He can cast spells.
I know.
Okay. He's a battle master fighter mixed
But
with something else.
also a draconic sorcerer.
He's gonna twin cast freaking haste.
He already did that with me and didn't know he no.
No, he hasn't done that yet.
Oh.
Yep, he can
He did
definitely do that.
On Molly
Okay.
and Ungun.
On
Is
Molly
that
and
far
Ungon.
within range?
Let's look at the range of haste. Haste only has a range of 30 feet, so it's got to be some people that are pretty damn close to you.
Yeah. Never mind then.
You could hit Bond with it right now, and you could hit Vaskir with it.
We will just do.
He can't even hit me.
Oh no, that's right. You're more than 30 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do the thing that Nick said.
Which is
Commanding strike.
Yeah.
going to use a commanding strike. Okay, who's he using it on?
It's trying to find where it is.
I don't know if he has it written down in there, but I know he can do it. I don't know how far the range is.
That's on a friendly, right?
Yeah, it's a friendly.
Let's do it on Bond. If I have to move another freaking few feet to do it, I will.
Do not do me, because I don't have ability to attack right now.
Then we'll do.
So let me reload.
Alright, then it's on Vaskir.
So now it's and after that it's his turn. So he gets 3 attacks basically.
So you're
Or whatever
you're giving it to Vaskir, having him do a commanding strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would have to attack somebody like physically. He can't even move. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm looking at something real quick.
Can I use my Eldritch Blast?
I'm looking at it. Combat superiority. Here it is. It only works for weapon attacks. It lets them make a weapon attack.
Yeah, I literally
You know what?
wouldn't do
You
that.
can't
You know
move.
what, screw it. He's just going to use one of his charges from his astral bracelet and freaking cast banishment on Primal Bolt Stalker 3.
Okay. Yeah, that is. I think it's a charisma save. One of the few charisma saves in the game.
I think he's almost dead.
So
Primal Gold
let's.
Stalker 3 is almost dead. Would that be worth it?
Do you want to? Before I tell you whether he passed or failed, is that what you want to do? Before you lock
He's
it in.
heavy. Could you do it to the tank guy?
It's not a
The
creature, it's an object.
Oh yeah.
I'd still let you use it. Well,
Alright, then
let's see.
Then I was going to originally do it on the tank, but you said the tank's an object, not a creature.
It does have a stop block. I don't know.
Banishment. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it'll work. If it if it's gonna be a creature, it's gonna be a creature. If it's gonna be an object, it's gonna be an object. As of right now, it's a creature. So, sure, that's a charisma save.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled really damn good. That's gonna be a success.
Okay.
And that was with very, very minimal bonuses.
Yeah, then that's Dracon's turn.
Alright. Vaskir.
Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, I've moved my freaking map. Dang it. Alright, so...
Remember,
I
you're
again.
moving as if the Pegasus is you.
Yeah, I have like 80 feet of movement or something like that from it. So there's just mobile artillery unit, bullet high spawn, hit fucked, mechanox, and bullet high spawn. Okay. I think if this is this considered like a big boss fight, or is this just like a standard everyday fight for you guys?
This is the big boss fight.
This is the big boss fight. Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my Instrument of the Bards to cast the spell Wall of Thorns. It's my ocarina. I'm using Wall of Thorns, and it's 60 foot and 5 feet wide, and I'm going to cast it across Volt High Spawn 2 and the Mechanox without hitting Hugin. He's going to be like right next to it.
Okay. Draw me a 60-foot line. You can do that.
I've never done this before, so I got to figure out how to draw a line.
The easiest way to draw a line is to left click and right click at the same time where you want to draw the line, and then drag it until it's 60 feet in the direction you want to go.
Okay.
And then you can click one side, like the start of the arrow, to move it. If you click the end of the arrow, that changes the range of the line. But you get what I mean?
Yep, right there.
You're drawing it like that?
Yep.
Okay, and do they have to make saves now, or do they do it on their turn?
What's the distance on that?
It's 60 foot. Hold on, let me look at it.
That's
No,
way
like
more than
the-
60 feet away. Like, what's the range, he means?
Range.
No, it goes 60 foot long, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how
but the
far
range of the
away
spell.
can you
Yeah,
cast
hold on, I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Gotcha.
It's 120 feet, but also
Oh,
I
yeah,
still never
you're
used my
good.
movement. Yeah, I never used my movement, so I was still gonna move as well.
You wouldn't even need to, but yeah, you're good.
Let's see. It looks like when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 78 piercing damage, or half as much on a successful one.
Jesus.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a level 6 conjuration spell.
So dexterity save?
Yes. Also, it's concentration, so it's using up my concentration for the time being.
Alright, so the high spawn succeeds, the Mechanox fails.
Gotcha. So remember, the high spawn still takes half the damage.
I gotcha. So roll your damage in the chat and I'll apply it to them.
It was 7d8, right?
Yeah. Magical piercing damage.
Wait, I did that wrong. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on a second. Was it 7? Is it 78? Yeah, 7d8s. Okay. $37 damage.
Oh, really? That's all? Just 37 damage? That's cool. Okay, so, yeah, when you hit the Mechanox with that, it looks like it freaking short circuits. Like, it's still functioning, but that thing is at critical mass at this point. The high spawn is only going to take 18 points of damage, but that's still a lot for a success.
Yeah, well, also, let's see. A creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot it moves through the wall, it must spend 4 feet of movement.
Yeah, so it has to spend 20 feet to move a block.
Yeah, and when they try to move through it, it takes 7d8 slashing damage on a failed save. So if they try to move, they'll take slashing damage from it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, let's see, where am I at? I need to be near... I'm just going to fly... I'm going to fly across over here.
Okay. How
right
far
there?
off the ground are you?
I'm still about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah,
right
no
there.
half spaces. Oh, well, now it wouldn't be. You would take up 4 spaces because it's a large creature.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that's fine.
there you go.
Gotcha. I'm also going to use my bonus action to give a shit. What's it called? Hold on. A bardic inspiration to Bon, since looks like he's in rough shape, and since I didn't do healing this time on him, I'm giving him one of my bardic inspirations.
Sounds good.
Which I believe at this level is a D10. Yeah, it's a D10. No, wait. Yeah, D10. Alright, and then I still have my... I don't think I ever used my counterspell, so I still have that, but that's it for my turn.
Alright. With that, she's going to use one of her legendary actions. Rolling a d8 to see who it attacks. Going across the top is 1 through 7, and 8 will be the chick that you have with you. So that's a 2. So that is directed at you, Vaskir. So,
What is directed at me?
one of her legendary actions, she's using a rifle shot against you.
I'm hanging out with Jesus straight.
A rifle shot?
Yep.
Let's see. Hold on. What can I do here?
You can always shield if it hits you, if that would get you over.
I don't have shield. But after you tell me what the number is, I'll decide if I want to do my cutting words as a reaction.
So I roll to see if it hits first. Let's see.
Yep.
But that's a miss anyway.
Okay.
So that's the end of that legendary action, and it's now the Mechanox's turn. So it's gonna try to climb up this ladder, even though this ladder is covered in thorns. Because remember last session I said it was currently trying to climb this ladder. So it gets to the top of the ladder, but it's definitely going to take that slashing damage. What is that? What kind of save is it?
It's, again, a dexterity save.
Okay. Well, that's a strong 5.
Okay, so yeah, that's 78 slashing damage to him. So
Roll
can
your
I
damage.
roll? Yep.
If you want to pull it from the spell and drag it directly on him, you can. Or just roll the dice in the chat.
I don't
doesn't
have
matter.
that spell on my spell list. It comes from my my instrument.
Okay. So that's another 25 points of damage. Ooh, it's still up, but... So, gets to the top of the ladder, and it's going to make an arm attack at you, Ungan.
You just kind of did. Yes, you did.
Ooh, what is this?
No? But I'll give you back someday.
You'll probably succeed on that. Yeah, it's just going to do an attack.
Okay.
How many attacks does this thing get?
Cool.
It's 1 for each arm. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of it. Oh, my God. Me and the crits today, guys.
Put me down.
$17 points of damage as this thing absolutely nails you right across the face. You feel like it might have broken your jaw. It's going in with another attack. That's a hit.
Hey, quick question, Gavin. Didn't you once say that I could use a attack to reload?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
all right. So could I use my last attack to reload?
You already did.
Okay.
You
Well,
only took
okay,
one
so you already
attack because
considered-
you told me you used the second attack to reload.
Sorry, but I'm gonna use one of my special bullets.
Can you do that now?
When I reload it, yeah,
Oh, so you're just saying it's in there?
it's in there. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So
My
it's third
flank.
attack. Oh, that misses. It's fourth and final attack. That's a hit. Oh, you're still up.
Yeah, not by much.
And that's going to be the end of its turn. What you got? It's your turn. Remember, you do have access to all optional abilities. Hint, hint.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Let's see what I want to do.
So, what ended up is the ghosts.
Alright, we're gonna go for a freaking round of fucking attacks.
I don't know if you have any like potions you can use or anything either.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do. Takes a bonus action to do.
To administer one to yourself, it takes a bonus.
Alright, well, I'll use my bonus action to give myself a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
3, 4. Did it work? Guess not.
I said it did attack roll on you.
So, and that gets some extra dice. Let me see. A potion of greater healing gets
44 plus 4.
So that's another 16. All right, let me erase 16 wounds from you. That puts you at 85 wounds. Better than you were before. And now you still have your action.
Yep. And now I'm going to.
This thing looks incredibly damaged, by the way.
So I can. So you've allowed to use a bonus action as an action, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna spend a key point. And use Fury of Blows.
Well, you'd already get 2 attacks if you remember.
Yeah,
you don't really
I know,
need to do that because as your action, you get 2 attacks.
I have to do it in this way.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're doing. Okay.
Yes, I have to do it in this way.
I did say that. It's in the optional house rules that you can use any bonus action as an action.
Yes. So, I'm going to hit him with a Hand of Harm. Let me roll to hit him real quick.
This will cost you your 2 key points, as long as you're okay with that. Or 1 key point, I mean. Or is it 2? Yeah, it's 2.
It's 1 key point for.
Oh, that's right, because it doesn't cost anything extra if you're using it as part of Flurry of Blows. Right.
So let me go attack him first.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. Alright, so what's my martial arts die as a monk at level?
Level 13, your martial arts dice as a monk is A D8.
Alright, so he's gonna take an extra. Oh shit! 8 plus. 4,
Whatever your martial arts attack is.
So 12. He's gonna take an extra 12 points of damage. On
12 points. Okay.
On top of 10, so he's gonna take 22.
He's gone. How you want to do this?
Oh, I'm literally just gonna. I'm gonna literally run up it, freaking kick in its face, and then just kind of smack myself in the face, shake it off, and I'm gonna take 5 points of healing.
Okay. Let me. I'll erase those 5 wounds for you. That puts you at 80 wounds now. Oh no, not 800. God.
Stop, Gavin! I got this.
Okay. Yeah, and it blows up, not in enough to damage you, but you see like these sparks appear as fire takes over its body as it just disintegrates into dust.
And now I'm gonna stand on top of its body.
There's ash left.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, since when does it leave a mark when you remove a dead body? That's cool.
It's done that for like the past 3 updates.
I've never seen that. That's awesome.
I'm gonna go here. Here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Stay right there for now. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Now it is the Primal Volt Stalker's turn, who can clearly be seen attracted to the person like a moth, who is, literally like a moth to the flame. Yeah, it's going to run over here to Drakon, and it wants the person holding the lantern to go bye-bye. I'm trying to play smart. So it's coming at him with a spike attack.
Did Drakon ever use the other?
He's gonna cast shield.
Didn't he? He didn't counterspell? Well, he's had a turn anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Would shield put him above? Oh, it would. That would put his AC at 24. So, okay, that's a miss. It's doing one more attack. Oh, that's a hit. And I need Drakon to make a DC, well, I'm not going to say what the DC is, to make a Constitution saving throw. And I believe he is also currently hasting 2 people as well. He succeeded on that. Now give me another... He's not? Oh, that's right, he didn't do that.
Never did it.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a success. So Drakon is just going to take... Oh, that's the wrong dice. This is the right dice. 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Just 6 points. So that would put him at 53 wounds, if you will add that, please.
Yep.
Damn it, I don't have the power anymore. What's that?
And that is the end of the Stalker's turn. High Spawn 1. He gets his reaction back. He currently has Molly standing on top of him. He can't really go anywhere. Can't really go anywhere. So, what does he have?
Yes, I was a cat standing on him.
Yeah, that too. Okay, yeah, I know what he's gonna do. So,
Honey, I grew up in the same state, and I have more culture than you do at this point.
okay, yeah, that's a good one. So from Molly and from the cat, I need Constitution saving throw. So you start to see this bright, searing light
What?
come from his hands.
What
He is
the-
casting Sunbeam.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's a natural success.
I don't know if she can roll for the cat. That's kind of Sean's thing, and Sean's not there.
I'll just do it real quick.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Yep.
Alright, damage for Sunbeam. 68 radiant. So, Molly, since you succeeded on this, the 23 points of radiant damage becomes 11, and because of your resistance, that becomes 5. So you take 5 points of radiant damage. The cat is taking 23 points of radiant damage.
Molly would also have advantage on that Constitution, wouldn't she? Saving throw?
Wouldn't need it. She rolled a nat 20.
No. She has advantage on Dex. My bad.
Yeah, even if she did. Wouldn't need it. Rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. Just gives it to the cat. Okay.
So he is now concentrating on a sunbeam. High Spawn 2's turn. What is he gonna do? Yeah, it really didn't like what you did there. You know what? I'm gonna actually roll this randomized dice, because there's a lot of people it wouldn't like right now.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it doesn't like you, Molly.
Understandable.
Because I rolled a 5. So it
What are you
is
gonna
going
do
to
about it?
cast... Oh, what's the range on this? Ooh. No, but that would hit its buddy. Actually, no, I'm going to do something totally different. Alright, so here's what it's going to do. It's going to run up here. It's going to stand right by Ungan. And it's going to cast Thunderstep. Ungan, if you could make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Counter spell.
I don't
Not
think
within
you're in
range.
range.
It was worth a try. How far
And
away
he's
is he?
in the. And he had to move through
Oh,
the.
he's all the way
Yeah,
up right
so he does have to make a, what is it, a dex save?
Yeah, it's a Dex save.
That is a 15.
That would be a natural 20.
A 20. Cuff,
20.
flex.
So
Hey.
that's an auto success. Cool.
So the Dex save was a 15.
Yeah, it failed.
Is he in here?
No, but I'm just gonna roll it for him. I don't know if he is or
No.
not. 78.
You there?
Hey, Harold, you there?
Harold,
Yeah.
you there?
Geraldo.
Geraldo. What? Why?
It
Those
moved
names.
through your wall of thorns,
Uh-huh.
and it failed. So I went ahead and rolled. I'll give you the choice now without telling you the number. You can take what I rolled or roll it yourself.
I like the joy of rolling it myself.
Okay, so roll your 78.
46.
Oh, you rolled a lot better than I did. I rolled
I
a
did.
29.
Okay then.
Number 2 takes another 46 damage, but it's getting the hell out of there. So, Ungan, because you succeeded and because you have resistance to this specific damage type, you're actually going to take a quarter of the damage. So, Ungan, you take... God, those were horrible rolls. You
We're
take
okay with
two
that.
thunder. You take 2
Yes.
damage.
Oh,
Ungan,
2.
you take
whole
2
two.
thunder damage.
No.
As it's gonna teleport 90 feet away. Let me just draw an arrow for that.
Boo. Double boo. What is
There
the
we go.
dice tower?
That's anytime you want to make any
the
roll, and
secret
the other
dice?
players not see that roll it in the dice tower.
Okay.
And so that's gonna be the end of its turn. Molly, you're up. You are currently standing on this guy who is prone.
Crush.
You want
And I
to
was
stay
like-
standing on him.
Do I do a sea shanty?
Yes.
I don't know.
Curve stop his head in.
Bite the curb.
Anand, you are on deck.
Here. Zoom in.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
It would have advantage. Wouldn't
Hey,
Oh, my
Sean's back.
You're cute. You're hilarious.
Would she have an advantage in that?
Yeah, I
or
think I
no?
still got
Since the
advantage.
cat's right there.
Yeah, you would. You'd have advantage. It's
Alright.
prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Am I
you
still
spread, you have
alive?
advantage.
Yes, you are.
You
Let's see if
are.
we get that nat. Let's see if we get that nat 20. Come on, Molly.
I don't need my
Marty,
I don't
you
need my
did-
fourth nat 20 of the night, so I'm okay with you guys getting one.
What you think?
Two.
What you need?
We just roll the dice again. Just just roll. Yeah.
Ah, just
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you still hit.
Oops.
We see your passion.
Damn.
Ooh.
I see. I took some. No, wait, no, that was the damage I took from the electricity. All right.
Okay.
And rage damage on those two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll add it after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just no. Am I?
So
You
your
can do
bonus.
your
That's it.
bonus action with the your weapon.
Yeah.
But it into
Yeah,
your weapon.
we really need to add that to your actions tab, but we'll worry about that later.
do.
Just roll me a
Yeah.
d4 and 2d6s if you hit.
You force.
Well,
No,
make an,
first just roll
you
to
gotta
hit.
make an attack roll with
I
advantage.
don't know. What?
With advantage. Hit ADV. There you go. Roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then same damage, or you said it was the
A d4 and 2d6s.
D4, 2d6. Oh. Okay.
Well, your d6s weren't bad, so that's an extra 14 points of damage to it. Okay, wow. So you didn't need the extra 12 points of damage. You did, however, need that third attack because it would have had 2 hit points left. How do you want to do this? As you kill it with the blunt end of your weapon.
Curb stop. Curb stop.
You just want to curb stop it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll curb stop it.
Okay. You roll this motherfucker over, and you just you get his mouth open, and those teeth
Bite
are
the
square against the
curb.
metal ground. And as you stomp, his jaw just shatters off. As you
Perfect.
just leave brain matter. It's like stepping on an apple as it just smears all over the ground.
I clean my shoe now.
That's poetic.
Mad disrespect.
Next.
Oh, is the other high spawn dead? Oh no, why is the other high spawn all the way over here?
He went
Yeah.
Oh, it
Bamses.
changes the
Understep.
color of the blood stain based on their creature type? That's cool.
Well, good.
Hey,
I'm gonna need
Thunderstep
bloody
over there.
with a hot mess that I just made.
Okay.
Yep.
That is the end of my turn.
He still took 46 points of damage from
Yeah.
a
Waldo.
wall of
You guys are going there.
a
I
wall
already
of
added that.
thorns.
What is this
Yeah, I
big
know.
circle right here?
That is the
That's
lantern.
the lantern.
Oh, it's 30 feet for the lantern.
It's 60
Thank you.
actually. It's 30 feet
There.
of bright light and an additional 30 of dim.
Yeah, and the 30 feet of bright light is what shows invisible creatures.
I think it's all of it.
It's my item, bros. I know it.
I'm not gonna argue with 60 feet though. You want
No,
You do what you want. You do what you want.
He's right, but it's too late to go back on it.
Ah.
But yeah, it's only within the bright light.
Now it's canon.
But
Okay.
too late to go back on it. By the way,
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that lair action that I forgot to do.
Too late to go back on it. Sorry.
No, it is not too late to go back on it. So yeah, this is what it's gonna do. It's gonna activate its tether shot as from these 4 corners of the room.
He's gone.
You notice it fires these like ball and chain, like these chains with a ball on each side, and it fires it at 4 different targets. Let's see who those 4 are. So
Who's
one at
firing them?
Hungan. This is the lair action.
Right, but like, who's firing it? I guess just from the ground.
If if you look at the cannons in the four corners of the room,
Okay.
so that's one at Hungan, one at Anand. That's another one, so that can't roll at two different targets. One at Bon, and one at
Yeah, if you want to roll with
Drakon.
disadvantage. Yeah, if you
this
want to roll at
this is a
disadvantage.
saving throw thing.
Yeah, but if you well, is it counted if they see me? Because they can't see it. I'm invisible.
Oh, you're invisible?
They cannot
Well,
see
then
me.
it
I'm
literally
clouded.
can't target you.
Yeah, they have to see.
Oh, did you use your smoke ring to turn invisible?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so it's one at Hungan, one at Drakon, one at... Who's the other? One at Hungan, one at Drakon, one at the fucking mechanical chick on your side, and one at Lucas. So Hungan, Drakon,
How many dice
Lucas...
did you have to roll to make it turn up to me?
Well, I kept getting duplicates, and I can't do duplicates. So,
Alright.
one at Hungan, one at Drakon, and then one at Farron, and one at Lucas. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh man, I'm super good at those.
The DC for lair actions is usually 3 to 5 points lower than their actual
Yeah,
normal
but it also
DC.
does like 35 points of damage.
This one actually is not for damage. This is not for damage.
Oh, we're gonna be restrained?
Of course.
With a nat one, baby! Hey, guess what?
Oh.
I'm gonna throw a luck point on that one.
Yeah.
That's my first luck point that I've used too. Luck point! Let's throw a little bit of dex to dex. With a nat 20.
There you go. That is literally the best way to use it.
Also, and I rolled a 4 on my d4. So I get a 27.
Doesn't pass. Okay, so I also need one from Drakon as well.
That would be Brandon, and he's currently not at his seat. Oh,
I'm
there
here.
he is.
What's up?
Drakon needs to do a dexterity saving roll,
Oh, man.
or else he's going to be restrained.
And Hungan needs to do one as well.
There you go. Not bad. Also, hey Gavin, you can get rid of the cat. Since the dude that his target died, the cat's gone.
Okay.
Alright, there's my dexterity save for 23.
Oh, that little
23.
The rogue dude is still alive?
Barely, but yes. Okay, so the DC was 16 for that. So if you rolled a 15 or lower,
No.
you are now restrained. If you rolled a 16 or higher, you succeeded.
I think everybody succeeded.
Other than Drakon.
He rolled a 15. Oh, you said 16?
Yeah.
Does he not have a potion of heroism? I can't remember who did or who didn't.
I don't
I
remember.
had one.
I don't know. That thing is like.
I
Tony's
don't
here.
think he did.
That was
I don't
like
think he
from
did
2
either. It was
sessions
somebody
ago,
else.
so.
I think I had used one.
Yeah,
So-
it was me and-
I'm pretty sure you did.
Farron drops out of the
I don't
sky.
remember what that does.
Farron is going to, I don't know, use a luck point because she has that.
I don't believe she does. Let me look.
Are you sure about that?
No,
I think-
she does not.
Oh, that's right. I had temporary hit points.
Her only feat is sharpshooter. Yeah, so she's going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as she falls out of the sky. She's now restrained. And Drakon is also now restrained.
Doesn't Drakon have a luck point?
Nope.
you'd have to. Nope. Okay.
So, alright. That is the end of that. Anand, you're up.
Meow.
People need to have more luck points.
Another wall
Right.
of force.
I'm
just
no,
kidding, you did it.
actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up here. I'm on my carpet. I'm gonna be like.
Are you gonna go to that dude that stabbed you in the back?
Yeah, but
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
hate that guy. I'm gonna get right here. Okie dokie. Let me move this map.
Are you sure? You're sure you're gonna move there? He looks like he's ready to stab you.
I don't care.
Yeah.
All right, he's
Oh,
gonna
after
take an
back
attack of
on,
opportunity.
Well, he's flying
I'm
in the
not-
air.
I'm not. I'm flying. I'm not. I like.
Oh, you're in the air. That's right.
No,
Okay.
I'm going over him, and then I'm going down just enough. But yes, like I'm
I
not
forgot
gonna.
you were
I'm
in
not gonna
the
walk
air.
by him and be like, "Hey." All right, I'm gonna reach in my bag and I'm gonna pull out something, and I'm gonna drink it, and then
Lightning bolt.
you're gonna hear me go papa papa.
Is this a Dragon Ball GT reference?
No, well, it could have been, but no, I'm not actually doing that. I drank a potion of maximum power, and am casting a level 4 lightning bolt.
Do it.
Okay, and that's the path you're taking with it?
Yes.
Yo, if you go over just a little bit, you could hit both
I
the
don't think I
high
could-
bolt and get fucked.
What?
I don't
If you go
think
a little bit more.
So I wanted to get as many as possible, but I don't think I could get all 3 of them because it's only 5
I
foot
think
wide.
you can.
Experiment with your arrow.
Okay, so help me out here. That goes there. It doesn't go through Void High Spawn 2.
Yeah,
and
it
goes through.
wouldn't.
I can't get all 3 of them because it's only 5 foot wide.
It has to pass
Hold on.
directly through a block that they take up the entirety of for
Hold
it
on,
to
hold on.
count and hit them.
So you couldn't do that?
I am
That
gonna.
wouldn't work.
What?
It has to go
Okay.
through the
'Cause it doesn't
entirety
go-
of a block.
but I
that they
am gonna
take up
alter.
their space.
Either way. Right.
I'm
We
gonna
don't-
alter it a bit. I'm gonna pick him instead. So I'll do that at least.
Do that. Okay.
Okay. I drank. Let me erase my potion of maximum power because I used it. That's the last one.
Did you
Also-
ever cast the 4th level spell? Because you took one like 2 sessions
I
ago.
know. I went down, so it didn't count.
Also, I wanted to inform
was
you guys, but
saving it.
another ruling I'm deciding that works in your guys' favor. I am taking away my ability to use the legendary action against damage. It's not even an option anymore. I cannot use a legendary resistance against something that only does damage.
Do you realize how many times you've used that against me?
I'm no longer going to.
Okay, you're gonna want to after my
So
turn.
I'm taking away my ability to do it. I
Okay.
literally cannot do it.
So I'd used movement. I've used my bonus action. I've used my action. And I'm going to yell, "Someone heal me, please!" as I'm shooting this lightning bolt.
Okay.
So
So that's a dex save.
That is 9 times 6 points of damage. Lightning.
They still get to make a save.
They get to make their dex save.
I'm assuming a 7 doesn't pass.
7 does not pass.
What about a 10?
10 does not pass either. You just took all of that in the face.
Okay. Yeah, roll that damage. Well, actually, you don't have to. It's
No,
maximized.
because it's maximized. That's 54 points of lightning damage.
54 points. So you finally deal damage to this mobile artillery unit as it takes 54 wounds. Man. And painting a target on your back. Painting a target on your back.
Sure. That's why I'm
I'm
in the air.
Cry with someone help me, please. I'm like,
Yes. Someone
I'm gonna die.
Because I could have drank a potion of healing, but I really wanted to do max damage.
Like, he knows.
Okay. Farron is restrained. What can they not do when restrained?
They can't move. They can still attack. But they have disadvantage on their attack rolls, if I remember right, and advantage on attack rolls against them. But
Okay.
let me just double check myself to make sure that's right, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Unless it's a ranged attack.
Their speed becomes 0. They have attack rolls against them have advantage. Their attack rolls have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on dex saves.
There you
Okay,
go.
so they can still attack. Let me see if she has anything. Let me see if she has like healing word. I don't know if she does or not.
Let's
Let
see
me
if she can do anything. She hasn't done much.
Um.
uh,
Okay. She just says to you, sorry, I don't have anything that can help. But
she doesn't have a range attack, or someone that causes a saving throw.
well, she doesn't have anything that can heal you, is what she's saying.
Ah.
But she is gonna go ahead and put a big ol' haste on Bon.
Ooh.
My Don's like, I say
I
heal me,
like
and you
it.
haste him. This doesn't help. As
by
I'm
the way,
bleeding
just
all
so
over
you
my carpet.
Just so you know, these chains do have ACs and they do have hit points. You can actually target the chains to break people free.
Gavin, it's 9 o'clock. Don't you have to make your call?
Yeah, I do.
Because I've got to go put my kid in the bed anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
let's
take
go
that.
and take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll
Here.
reconvene after that.
Alright, hold up. Lucas, I really need the big get fucked girl to have disadvantage on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I can't do that.
Fuck! You can't put a thing on her?
Well, technically I can, but I got other stuff I gotta do.
Okay, I understand.
Because the problem, if I did that, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because I could try and paralyze her, but even if I did, he'd use legendary resistance.
Yeah, I know it.
I can use Hex.
Hex would be the way to go.
But
Hex is
doesn't
a
it
good
help?
way to go. Yeah, because the way Gavin rolled
it
it,
help
you get
with me?
disadvantage on saving throws as well as ability checks. So if he hexed
Yeah.
her and give her disadvantage hex on dex, I would
Well,
do what you want.
I kind of need it within the next turn. Within the next 2 turns, because it's
Oh yeah.
Lucas and then the mobile artillery unit, and then me.
I got
So.
other ways it could work, but like
Yeah.
she'd have to roll like a nat 1 for it to take.
Yeah. Alright, it's all fun. It's all good.
Do you get disadvantage on dex saves if you're blinded? In fact, I got
think
all the
so.
conditions here. I think you do. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Blinded. No. Blinded creature can't see automatically fails on any ability check that requires sight. But that's an ability check, not a saving throw. And then attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So even if I blinded her, it still wouldn't make it a thing.
Yeah.
That's alright. I know what I'm gonna do. 2, 3. We have 2 people that are restrained. Yeah, I know precisely what I'm gonna do.
Hey, so how would you rule this? So this is the. So I'm using a slaying bullet. So would it count for my normal damage and then do the slaying bullet damage, or would my normal damage not be done, and it would just be?
What are you talking about?
So this a slaying bullet. It's a magical item, basically. It's an arrow or whatever ranged weapon you're using, slaying a particular kind of creature. Some are more focused than others. For example, there are both.
Right, I get it. It does magical damage,
Okay.
but like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Like,
So-
does the damage apply or go to? Like,
Yeah, so so say I shoot it with my bad news rifle. I
Okay.
automatically do 2d12 plus 5 piercing damage. Okay, would that stack on top of the DC saving throw that they would have to make, plus the extra, which if they fail, they take the full brunt, or if they succeed, they
It
take
doesn't
half.
increase the saving throw or anything like that. If you
No.
causes...
No.
Okay.
I'm asking if the damage stacks.
Usually, yeah.
So would it be the 2d12 plus 5 and then the 6d10?
I mean, if you have any kind of a magical ammunition that is set to do damage, that usually goes on top of your weapon damage.
The original,
So, like, in campaign 1, I had a ton of magical arrows. Like, I would just do the damage from just hitting him with an arrow in general, and then I would also have them either roll or do the extra damage that arrow specifically did.
Gotcha, okay.
So it's not like, okay, you take out your damage dice from your gun and replace it with the bullet. No, you roll the damage dice, everything that goes with your gun, and then you just add on whatever it is because of that magical ammunition.
That is a shit ton of damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Gavin let me have the like literally be like almost green arrow in campaign 1, that's how I was like being able to crank out an insane amount of damage. That and smite stacking.
Yeah.
So yeah, if
smite stacking with a rogue is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially with you when you get to roll 3 dice to whatever you have advantage, like that's a ton.
Yeah.
And then you can throw in sharpshooter because you can get your -5. Because let's be honest, you're probably gonna hit and get that extra 10 on top. Yeah.
Well, I don't even have any fucking. I don't have the. I would use violent shot too, but I don't have any grip points. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wasn't here for it, but did the main robot chick lose her turn?
Yes, she did, but then she used the legendary action, and then she also did her lore action. Yeah.
Well, at least I took out her whatever legendary action she was gonna have previous to. So,
Yeah.
Do what I can. Do what I can.
And now I'm hasted, which is pretty sick, but
Yeah, don't forget you get a +2 to your AC since you are super vulnerable all the time.
Oh yeah, that is true. I do need to boost up that AC, man.
You really do, man. Well, and the worst thing about it is Gavin's going to make these bad guys like kind of fall in more range of having them hit higher, so that he can hit those of us that do have higher ACs. And like, if you're not hiding almost every turn to make sure that you're not a target, like you are a sitting duck.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, if I can only attack once per turn if I hide every single round.
All right.
Not necessarily. Why do you say that?
Yeah, necessarily, because I have to use either my bonus action or one of my attacks to reload.
Oh yeah, that's well. If you're
I'm
using,
trying to get my interact object to reload, but I can't do that.
There's just nothing in the game that lets you do that.
You can just fight with a bow, and then you never have to reload.
Actually, there is something in the game that lets you reload as an interact with object.
There's a homebrew thing that I made, if that's what you're referencing.
There's actually things that you can do to hit as a reload action.
Are you talking about the gunner feat?
The gunner feat, and then also
that's
hitting...
a feature I gave to the gunner feat.
Oh, well, and there's also... Okay, so at the level, when you hit a certain level, you can...
So, in order to be able to do that, you have to be a gunslinger. Take it up all the way to like level 17 as a gunslinger, to where you can do it as a bonus action.
I know.
And then take the gunner feat to do it.
Yeah.
That's not actually something the game lets you do. That's something I changed, so the gunner feat would be viable regardless of what level you are.
Can I take my turn?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. I got pulled away to a stupid Windows salesman and all this other stuff. I just want to play. All right. Mine is going to be super quick and easy. I already know what I'm doing. I don't even have to roll. So, because Nod did his thing, and I can't let Nod get too far away from what I do, right? Because he inspires me, right? A Nod is my muse. I will use my bonus action, and I will take a potion of maximum power.
Okay, I will go ahead and say that it looks as though Get Fucked has its sights with its rifle aimed directly at Anand.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's not. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do anyway, because I gotta get some stuff off the board here. And I don't believe I'm within 60 feet. Oh, well, yeah, nope, 65 feet. There we go. Phenomenal. And I'm going to and I'm gonna chuck a plasma bomb
What was that?
At what?
at. Da-da-da-da-da. Let me see here. Let me do it this way. We're just gonna bring it all together now. So
At
there's.
the Primal Volt Stalker?
Hold on. Da-da-da-da.
Oh no, you're attacking multiple things.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. And where's LaFleur?
Right there.
Da-da-da-da-da. There you go. So I'm going to check the bomb over there.
You're attacking LaFleur?
You just said the chains can be targeted, so it's going to
They
hit
can be.
3 baddies, and it's going to clear off the chains from Drakon and LaFleur.
Oh, damn. Let me look up how many hit points those chains have. They shouldn't have that much. The chains have... Oh, dude, they have 10 hit points.
So
I think that'll do.
So this is going to do 48 points of damage to everybody. They all have to make a... What is it? Dexterity saving throw? I want to see here. It makes a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 20.
Yeah, because that's doable. With advantage, even with advantage, I and a very, very good roll, I still didn't meet that DC. Advantage, dex save. Nope. It's another 19. I got 2 19s. 19 doesn't succeed.
The DC?
My DC is
20.
20.
Damn.
Don't fuck with witches, bro.
Yeah.
This thing
Shamalama ding
has some
dong.
badass dex, though. And the one with the great dex bonus still fails with an 18.
They all take
Okay.
48 points of damage.
48.
Yeah, it's
Primal
46 fire, 46 lightning. And it's
So-
max damage.
So you kill the shit out of the Primal Volt Stalker 3. How do you want to do it, considering that it needs to be very brutal because you went way past its max HP?
I want to just look at this, look at the stab marks on a nod, and then as I do, I'm going to point out the get fucked chick that's pointing at a nod. I'm calling that bitch out. Don't mess with my boy.
So, what color is the plasma?
It's basically
Firm colored.
no, it's not Shiziki anymore, guys.
Welcome to the calm zone. Sorry.
It's a fiery red, right? Because everything I have almost looks like hellfire.
Okay, so this like fiery red lightning, almost like half liquid, half not, just shoots out in each of them. As you see, it encompasses their body, burning them and electrocuting them at the same time. When it hits Primal Volt Stalker 3, it explodes. It fucking explodes. It collides with its body, and it becomes goopy mush that just gets absolutely everywhere. When it encompasses the giant mech, you see its body starts short-circuiting a little bit, and the High Spawn screams out in pain as the chains that are on Farron and Drakon turn into liquid as they just fall off of them.
That's my turn.
Nice.
Okay. Suddenly, Lucas, you notice that cannon that was aiming at Anon? She just goes, "Fuck, that hurt," and then just aims at you.
Yeah.
As she's gonna take one of her legendary actions to attack you.
Alrighty.
This is a straight roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're probably gonna find some way to make this miss. I don't know. Can you do anything with a 31?
Not from that distance. I don't think I can, because even if I wanted to use silvery barb, shoots way too far. I guess a good
Okay.
extended, but nah, I'm gonna let that happen.
All right, you get hit with this like 50 caliber rifle round, and you almost can't process the pain. I mean, I can't describe what being shot with a 50 cal feels like, but probably not good.
What kind of damage is that anyway?
3d12.
No,
Plus seven.
so is
Hey,
it just like
that?
bludgeoning damage?
Oh, it's piercing.
Okay.
I want that.
You can't carry it. The gun itself is like 500 pounds.
Why don't we just take the whole suit?
If you're able to carry a 50 cal rifle in real life.
This is not just a 50 cal rifle. This is a gun that's 3 times the size of just your body.
All right.
So
I'm not concentrating on a spell or nothing, so cool. I will say I'm 10 feet in the air on my broom, so if I need to try and maintain on the broom or if I'm good.
no, you're fine. There's nothing that says you have to.
Alrighty.
So now the mobile artillery unit, again, seeing what you just did, it's doing a full round against
I
you.
hit him.
No, but you identified yourself as a threat. You took the fire off of Anand. I was going to go all out against Anand.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing.
Oh, by the way,
damn.
can we get Primal Volt Stalker 3 off the map? It bothers me when I
Yes.
kill somebody and they stay on the map.
Now there's gonna be blood on the map.
Well,
Yeah.
that missed.
Get out of here
So-
with that nonsense.
Now it's using an explosive shell
I'm
against
gonna disintegrate that motherfucker next. That's what I'll do.
you. Do it. Do it. That's a
Hey, you've already
16.
declared it as a
16 what?
creature.
That's a 16 to hit, which says it's hits. Are you
Oh,
gonna use
yeah.
shield?
Yeah, I'll throw up a shield.
All right. You do have to make a dexterity saving throw.
But why? It didn't.
This
hit.
is based off of Ice Knife. There's the initial attack, and then the accompanying radius attack.
But I'm in the air. I'm not even on the ground, yo. All right, dex save.
Yeah.
We'll throw that on there, and I get an extra D4, so 19.
That'll do it. So you're gonna take half of that. You take
Oh, I could have used a luck point to make a reroller attack against me. We're already past that.
5 points of fire damage.
It gets half. So is that 3 or 2?
That is with it already halved.
No, it
was
gets half.
10. Now it's 5.
I'm resistant to fire.
Oh, so that's 2 then.
Yeah.
Anytime you half damage, you always round down.
There you go. Yeah, my regalia of the
That's
something
right.
makes me resistant
Yeah.
to fire.
So 2 points of fire damage. No big deal.
Yeah.
All right. What you got, Lieutenant?
All right. So, hey, quick question: Can I hide? Can I potentially hide behind these stairs right here? These staircases on the
that's
side.
definitely enough space to hide behind.
Alrighty then.
Remember our conversation earlier, but do what
Yeah, I
you gotta do.
know.
Shoot your shot.
I know. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna use my 60 feet of movement to move right over here. That'll be 50, or actually, I'll move right here.
Yeah, those stairs are 20 feet up. So
I
you
can
have
hide
literally,
right now,
literally
wanted
you have
to.
20 feet of cover. As long as you're not any further past like the third block of the stairs,
Yeah.
you can hide.
and I can still shoot somebody right here from right here, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So we're gonna drop prone, and we're gonna do a -5, -5 for a plus
So it's
10
really
to
just
the
a
damage.
-3.
Really, just a -3, and I have advantage because I'm invisible, and it's a slaying bullet. So this is gonna fucking hurt.
Okay, do it.
Don't forget, you also get to roll an extra D4 in your attack rolls.
Yeah.
And remember,
Uh-huh.
you have Elven accuracy.
Yep. Elven accuracy. All right, and then I also have a bardic inspiration if I really needed it.
Yeah, so what is that? 21 to hit? I think you're going to be okay.
Oh, that's a 20. That's a 23 to hit. Actually, let me check her AC. I'm pretty sure you're good, but let me check her AC just for good measure.
It's okay.
I thought
Yeah,
you
you
took
hit
the
it.
minus
You
5
hit.
plus 10.
I mean, I still get
Well,
a deep.
the damage is plus
No.
10, but yeah.
The damage is plus 10.
Yeah, minus
The
5 on the
minus-
attack roll to get
Yeah,
plus
but
10
I'm
to damage.
prone. I'm prone, so I get a plus 2.
What am I
So
telling
it's
you?
only a
Play your
minus
character. You
3.
got this.
Yeah.
So that makes that
Okay.
26 to 23. You hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. She takes that damage.
Okay, before you
She
roll
also
any more
takes-
damage, let me go ahead and add the extra 10.
Yep. Add the. Yep. Go ahead.
Alright, it's added, and she has now hit bloodied, meaning she is now at half or below.
Well, she's also gonna take sneak attack damage, so yeah, she can get fucked herself.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, and you get to carry your sneak attack over to the guy next to him, right?
No, that's
Yeah,
only
I
on
do
melee.
too.
That's only on melee attacks. Oh, but that's
Oh,
right. No, yeah.
No.
That's
yeah.
we're not talking cleave.
Yeah,
we're
the
talking about
wailing
feature.
whatever
Yeah.
nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
That extra necrotic damage.
I like how excited I get about your character's damage for
Yeah.
you. Do it, man.
Bond's a heavy hitter.
Where the fuck is my sneak attack?
Oh,
hold on. I'm in combat. That's why. It for some reason it goes away when I'm in combat. I got it.
sneak attack is in your weapons tab. It's
Yeah,
right
I know,
underneath
but
Singe
I
Rod
was-
and Sunbomb.
Yeah, I know. But the mode I was in was combat, and for some reason it went away for combat.
Okay.
And then half of that gets transferred over to the, and then I'm gonna need a deck save from
High
get fucked.
spawn 2 is going to take 6 points of damage. A dex save.
Slaying bullet.
Are you sure that's not a con save? That's a dex save?
Yeah, sorry, Constitution. My bad. Yeah, it's a Constitution save. Fuck, damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's con save. Pretty high con save though.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
No, the fuck you didn't.
I rolled a nat 20.
Shenanigans.
Oh my god.
That's
No,
either my 4th or my 5th nat 20 of the night.
fucking shit, man. Alright, well, she takes half this damage. 2, 4, that's
I would
5,
show
that's
you the
6.
roll, but then you would know what their con bonus is, and I don't want you knowing
Yeah.
that.
But she takes half that, I guess.
Still a decent amount, even at half.
Yeah, so an extra 16 points of damage. Let me punch that in. Okay.
I already used the potion of advantage. Can't use that.
And since it's your turn, I don't know if you had even used your reaction, but you have your reaction.
Oh, don't even think about
Yeah.
that. You also have a hasted action. You're hasted.
But
Yeah,
I have a
you're
hasted
hasted.
action. I already got that.
I don't know why. I keep telling you how to play your character on this turn.
I'm
Right?
glad you did, because I forgot he was hasted.
Yeah, I'm hasted, and that's why I was able to move 60 plus, 30 plus more,
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was only your first attack, right?
Yes. Okay.
So you could reload as an attack and then take your hasted to attack.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do
And
that.
I don't think you've used your action surge yet either. Sorry,
I
we're all
have.
telling you how to play your character. Oh, you
I
have.
have. I have. Yeah, I already did.
That's right.
We talked about this earlier, Gavin. Okay.
That's right.
Do I want to use another slaying bullet though? Nah, I'm gonna save those for advantage. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah. You know what? I'll take another -5. -5, which would be just -3, and I'm just gonna use a regular. No, I'm gonna use a flaming bullet. The
Okay.
Yeah. One
How
of
many?
those.
How many?
I've been knocking
How much
them off.
grit do you have?
I'm 0, none. I've
Oh,
blown
okay.
through that. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, this is kind of
Have
sucks.
you gotten any kills or any crits?
I've not gotten any kills or crits.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a regular attack roll against this person. That's a 24,
That turns
Then a
into a
D4.
21,
a D4.
which turns it into a 23. 23 hits.
If I don't use that bardic inspiration, does it go after this
It
turn? or
lasts
no?
for a minute.
Less for 10
So you
minutes.
still got time. Oh, 10 minutes. So you
10
still got
minutes,
plenty
yeah.
of time.
Yep. Okay. So they'll take that, and then also add the 10 on for that.
Let me go ahead and do that. An extra 10.
Yep.
Nice. Rolling D10s on 10s. Yeah, boy.
Well, it's
Mhm.
D12s, but
And then
Still
what
pretty
is an
high.
extra D6 of fire damage?
yes, is an extra D6 of fire damage. Let me go ahead and add that. You have
So
to
that
roll
was a
that
plus-
first.
Yep. 5 more. So 20. So total 35 points of damage.
Not too shabby.
Because it was the first time coming out.
And then, as I say, you get fucked, and then bonus action hide.
If you want to do a
There you go. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing
Do I
because
need
Oh,
solar
to
panel.
do a
yeah,
dexterity
give me a stealth check.
Okay. All
That's a
right.
good thing because you had a feeling she was about to shoot you, but you just disappeared.
I'll do a stealth check for you. Does a 28 satisfy you, Gavin?
She knows exactly where you are. No, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. Okay.
She's got a passive perception of 47.
Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be the advantage, Gavin. You could
God,
go
who
on.
am I gonna shoot with her third and final legendary action? I was gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Well, you can't now. So. Oops.
You can try to shoot me.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I could. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for the recommendation.
You're welcome.
So let's go ahead and roll that.
Turn, by the way. Okay. So yeah, she's
no.
less than.
So they're
Oh well, that misses. So that's great. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good.
You literally
Told
just
you
duck
could
out of the
try.
way. Okay, but you know she really is gonna try. Like she's gonna give it the old college try. I mean, I didn't graduate, but she's gonna give it the college try. Yeah. So she's gonna start off with a plasma turret. She is aiming at you. This will be interesting if you manage to intercept this, because I don't know how to describe you basically grabbing a laser out of the air. But, I mean, technically, by rules as written, it's possible. I'll let you describe
Somebody's
how you...
grabbing a laser?
I'll let him describe how he grabs the laser, if he's able to do this.
Good.
Grabbing light?
Okay, that hits. So, are you gonna do your monk thing?
Yeah.
Monk shit?
Deflect missile,
The
yeah.
husband was
Okay, so go ahead and roll that. I rolled the damage in the chat. The number you need to beat is a 26.
How many times you
Alright.
that was the most minor.
I beat it.
And what's that add?
I rolled a 10, dude.
And what does that
Yeah,
add?
Is there anything
Let's
you
see.
you two,
I
or
am
any
level
of either of
13
you, or him?
plus my
that'll
dex,
be-
which is
I
plus
can do something
5.
after
Plus, so
Plus dex modifier that turns it to 15, plus your monk level. That makes it 28. Okay, how do you grab a laser? I'll let you have this if you can describe how you do it.
as the laser gets shot, not even touching it, just using the wind to force it around my body, I spin freaking 360 and just shove it right back at her.
I'm picturing like the lightning misdirection from Avatar. Okay, and are you throwing this laser back?
Yeah, I'll spend that key point to do that.
Okay, roll to hit. Just roll me a d20, add proficiency in dex. God, I'm hoping for you that this hits. I really want this to hit for you.
And I'm hitting get fucked, right?
Whoever you want.
I'm incapable of.
Yeah, no, I want to hit get fucked shot at me. I'm hitting get fucked.
Okay.
You're coming to my house.
That's a 30 to hit.
That hits. So here's what you're gonna do for me. You're gonna roll me 2 sets of 2d8. The first set is for fire, and the second set is for lightning.
He goes for all the numbers. Yeah.
There's the first set.
15 points of fire and 23 points of lightning as you throw its laser back at it.
I know this deal is only good.
That's how you get fucked.
Well, it
I'll
it.
take your when you're on.
Okay, it doesn't want to shoot at you anymore.
I'll give him that information.
So who is it attacking this time?
And then he asks me.
It's attacking Lucas with another
Just-
plasma turret shot.
Good luck.
Asks me.
Gotta love monk shit.
You threw back a laser. That's a 28 to hit. You got anything?
What is shooting me right now?
Get fucked is shooting you.
He also casts shield, so he gets plus whatever.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't get to a 28.
Let's see. You know what? Why don't I just go ahead and throw up a luck point and let you re-roll that?
I figured as much. $27.
What do you have? Like a plus 20 to hit? My goodness.
There are people in the group who have almost as much of a bonus to hit as she does.
Yeah, I've got a plus 12.
I got a plus 13.
Well, I guess I'm just taking that damage, man. From downtown.
All right.
Legit
As
question.
you get shot with a frickin' laser.
Freaking
laser.
That's a plasma turret. You're gonna tell me that that does fire damage, right?
It does do fire damage, yes.
Fire damage gets
Uh,
out?
So you take 7 less points of damage. So if you erase 7 wounds.
Alright.
Isn't
Uh,
what is plasma technically? In a lot of
In-
lit RPGs,
in
it's
the
a combination
D&D
of fire and lightning.
That's what it is here too.
Okay.
Yeah.
87.
Hey, Gavin, I
Alright.
have a question. How do you feel that some of us have a freaking AC of freaking whatevers? Some of us can throw your shit right back at you.
I
and
think
then
it's
some of us
great,
can
man.
luck point just
I am.
Here you go.
This is not DM versus party. This is DM presenting party with challenges.
I
Anyway,
don't
it's
know.
go.
Sometimes it feels kind of
Ask me
personal.
one last.
Anyway, it's got 2 more attacks left, and who's it sending its repulsor turret at? Molly. It is making a repulsor turret attack at you.
Just pressure sales tactics. Which, to be honest,
That
whenever
hits,
you're going on, like,
So
if
you
this-
take
this-
a combination of bludgeoning and thunder damage,
This feels good for today.
and I need you, Molly, to make a strength saving throw.
Then it became 37. Then it became. And you didn't have to go talk to anybody?
Oh.
Well then, that's decently strong.
Well.
Yeah.
well,
And actually, I don't know why I rolled that damage directly on you, Molly. You took 15 from it, erase 7 wounds, because you should have only taken 8. That actually doesn't succeed. As you get knocked off your feet.
Well, hold on.
You get
She
do
gets to- Is it a strength save?
a strength save, yes.
Yeah, she has advantage. She gets to roll a second time. She's raging.
I thought it was only dex saves she had advantage on.
When she's raging, it's dex and strength.
Cool, roll again.
Yeah, not gonna get any
Ooh.
better on that one.
Oof.
Nah.
good try for me there, Dare.
So, you get knocked off your feet, you get pushed 5 feet this way, you're now under that awning, and you're now prone.
Aw,
And its final repulsor turret attack is going at.
I was gonna boo.
It's
thing.
not attacking you twice in a row.
I was gonna boo.
Jeez, it really wants me to attack you.
Then do
Then
that.
do it.
It really
Hit me.
wants
Hit me.
3 5s.
Then
Okay,
do that.
it's going at Molly again with
Alright.
disadvantage for some stupid reason. But the game wants me to do it because I rolled to attack you 3 times in a row.
Great.
Alright, yeah, attack the tank with disadvantage. Oh no!
Sounds sus.
With disadvantage, I rolled a 24.
Shenanigans.
So
Yeah. Obviously.
did you erase 7 wounds?
I did.
Okay. From this, you're taking another 6 points of damage, and give me another strength save to see if you get pushed 5 feet further.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think you need
So
to
you
roll
don't
an
get pushed.
advantage.
You don't get pushed. All right. That's the end of its turn.
6.
Drakon.
That thing hit with a disadvantage? Wow. Well, you guys have like a
Well, it
plus
doesn't have a
20.
super high AC. She's meant to just take damage.
The tank.
No.
He's gonna cast Shatter on the tank. The tank needs to make a con save.
Shit
With
tap.
disadvantage, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's a strong 12. It is a strong 12.
It fails.
Okay.
It'll
Those
take
high pressure
3d8
sales,
thunder
but-
damage.
Again, you could tell. Like, did you not notice
Okay.
how many times you were saying her name?
That's what you should do.
Like, it's all
Really annoying.
it's a sales tactic.
Stop listening. He's
All right. So, real quick, before you take your turn, Voskir, you hear her just spouting a lot of the same stuff that she has before about how we are only the monsters that you made us. We will never back that when suddenly she explodes. You don't know what happens. All you see is this small portal open up right next to her, and this giant boomerang come flying out of this portal, striking her as she takes 21 points of fire damage, and she just yells, "Really? Now?" As this boomerang bounces off of her and lands right here on the ground.
I didn't know Big Pappy knew how to use a boomerang.
You don't see a person. You don't even see where this boomerang came from. It just seems like a void opened up, and it flew out of it, hit her, and exploded, and then bounced and landed on the ground.
Well, all right.
And all she said was, "Really? Now?"
really.
And, Voskir, you're up.
All right, let's see who's heavily wounded.
Everybody.
The person that yelled "heal me" about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, what is your character name? 'Cause I'm
Anand.
still getting from it. Anand. Yeah. Yeah, you are a little tiny bit low.
Just a little.
Edge.
All right, I'm gonna fly over, and I'm gonna land just long enough to go ahead and give you a cure wounds using a fourth level spell slot. Yeah, I'll use a fourth level spell slot for this to heal you.
Okay. I think that's what,
so-
40 something, plus your charisma.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I have my Instrument of the Bards also has a Cure Wounds at 5th level. I haven't used that yet, right?
Don't believe so. I mean, you have several instruments of the bards, to be fair, but
Yeah, well, I can only
believe
use
so.
one at a time. I'm only attuned to the Ocarina, which is what I'm using
Okay.
now. That's the one with the level 5 Cure Wounds and the Wall of Thorns and all.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you,
Ocarina
you are attuned to your
Time.
ocarina.
Yeah. So it's 5d8 plus 5 is what he's going to heal for.
All right, I'll go ahead and throw it. 21 plus 5 healing for you.
So you recover. You go from 92 to 66 wounds.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Nope. No.
I just want to announce this.
As a what?
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As a bonus action, I was going to cast Hex because I don't think I've
You
cast.
can't cast 2 leveled spells in a. Well, you can, but not this way. If you use your action to cast a leveled spell, you can't use your bonus action to do it.
To cast an action that's made to be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
it can't be a level spell.
it's the spell casting rules. Between your action and bonus action, only one can be used to cast a leveled spell. That's just a rule on spell casting. There are a few ways around it, but
Yeah, like cantrip. Well, and that's the thing is you can upcast some cantrips or whatever. So
Concentration spell, and you're already concentrated on haste.
Who is?
You.
I didn't cast
Oh,
haste.
no,
anymore.
not you. That's right. The girl cast haste. My bad.
yeah,
No, my
or-
concentration spell was on the thorns, which I don't need that
Yeah.
anymore. I can drop that,
okay.
so I can't cast hex.
No, that's
They cast
just the
a spell.
rules for spell casting. If you use your action or bonus action to cast a leveled spell, the other action can only be used to cast a cantrip.
All right, let's see. I guess I can't do anything else then. All right, that's my
You
turn.
could
then.
always inspire as a bonus if you want.
I did that last turn. I don't want to use up all my
Your
bardic
bardic
inspiration.
inspiration?
You know what? Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and real quick. I'll throw out another one to Anon, because the other one I gave was to Lieutenant
Mon.
Mon. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take
So-
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's both of you guys have one now, unless you've used it, and that's
Did you
my
fly
turn.
back up?
Yeah, I'm actually going to kind of fly away, so I'm not like.
Bunched up.
Yeah, I don't want to be grouped up with the crowd, so I'm going to be back over there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Hungan, it's your turn. Brando? Oh, he's talking.
I'm
okay.
here.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to Kit.
Oh, you're good. So yeah, I'm going to use Step of the Wind. And I'm gonna go over here to the freaking boomerang. I'm gonna pick that bitch up.
Okay. As of all you can tell right now is that it is a boomerang.
Yep, I'm picking up, putting it in my bag, holding.
Okay.
And I'm gonna-
Go since you did jump down 20 feet. Give me an acrobatics check. Literally, all you have to beat is an 11 to not take damage from it.
Bro, I could roll a 1 and get it.
Okay. Yeah.
You were close.
Well, besides, don't have monks have that slow fall ability anyway?
That's
so
true.
far, too.
Even still, it's calculated as if you only fell 8 feet, so you're good.
And now I'm gonna punch this freaking mech armor.
Do it.
She freaking shot me. She shot at me.
I mean, you did throw her laser back at her, but sure.
Alright. First attack. Don't miss. Second attack.
In fighting 23.
There you go.
Hit.
If you roll a fight attack.
And I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What's this for?
Stunning strike.
Okay. Yeah, Constitution save.
It's the same brain wave for a while.
That's gonna be a success.
That's fine. I'm going to use another key point. And I'm going to hit it 2 more times.
The flurry of blows, do it.
I thought fire was the same.
And then I'm spending another key point. And she's going to take 5 plus...
Don't you get to roll your weapon damage too?
Yeah, 9 total. That's the extra. She gets 9 total. And she is poisoned.
So you don't feel like she is.
Well, it's okay. I'm still going to hit her 1 last time.
So I do need to add 9 more damage to her, correct?
Yes, 9
Okay.
more damage to her.
What kind of damage? Is this necrotic?
Yeah, it's necrotic.
Okay, let me add that before you roll your next bit of damage. Okay, you're good. Go ahead.
Alright, she's going to take this. And then she's going to take another set of this. 10, another 10 of necrotic.
Another 10.
Yep.
All right.
And I can't move or do anything. That's it.
So since her turn, tell me if you guys remember. Be honest. Have I used any legendary actions for her?
Not lately.
I thought she used one to shoot me.
Yeah, she used her last legendary action to shoot at me.
But then she had a turn.
When she has
Over-
she hasn't.
Yeah. So, okay, she's going to use 2 legendary actions. I'm glad somebody got close. I was waiting for this to happen. So, she's going to use 2 legendary actions for a boom repulsion. So, Hungan, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
Because I'm proficient in those. Actually, I am.
Technically, you're proficient in all saving throws. Let me go ahead and add that for you. Well, no, never mind. You don't have that yet.
No.
Yeah, you don't have that yet. Okay. Yikes. See how much this does. You take. What is this? Okay, so I rolled it in the chat because your resistances do come into account on this. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You are resistant to thunder damage, so the 15 thunder damage goes to 7. You take 13 points of damage total, so that takes you to 93 wounds, and you are knocked back 10 feet, landing prone. You'd technically be right here, and you are now prone.
Yay!
So that was 2 of her legendary actions.
Now I wait 45 minutes for my next turn.
High spawn 2. Let's see what it's going to try to do. It's going to try to hold you. So, Hungan, if you will make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yes.
It's almost your turn.
That's a 21.
Okay, you're good.
Doesn't matter. You're Molly.
And now it is Molly's turn.
Because you also have the boots of speed going. So you have a speed of 80 feet. So whenever you get up, you can still move 40 feet.
Doesn't she already have an insane movement speed anyway, even without the boots of speed?
40 feet.
I thought it was higher than that for some reason.
No, it's 40.
Oh, that's right. That's when you were hasted as well as having that, and you could move like 160 feet in a turn.
Yep.
I remember that.
So
So you get your vampire
doubled, and it
backpack.
costs you half your speed to get up. Your speed is pretty much normal. So you have 40 feet of movement once you stand up. The 2 weaker people or the ones towards the top?
Right. Alright, well, I'm gonna get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move 40 feet.
Just enough for you to be able to get to that first one, yeah.
That's 40.
Swing away, my love! You want to go reckless, you get advantage. No, not this time.
Then I'm going reckless.
Then you go reckless and you get advantage. This means they'll have an advantage on attack rolls against you, but I think you'll be fine.
He's a spellcaster, so yeah.
With a nat 20.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Just to be sure you get that critical damage, make sure you're holding shift. It should do it automatically, but I don't want it to do it wrong.
Hold shift and drop it on him, not in chat. There you go. Oh, that looks like some good numbers. Yeah.
Ooh!
That's a lot of good numbers.
An extra 4 points as well.
Okay. Roll again with advantage.
Another crit. Another crit.
Still makes up for what was the one? She had like 4 crits in a row or something like that, but she had disadvantage, so none of them counted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like last session.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Sad day.
Still not bad on the damage. Alright, you can attack one more time if you'd like.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Obviously.
And it missed. Womp-a-dum-womp-a-dum. Womp womp.
Meh. Next.
Dude, that guy had heavy damage before she put that damage in there, and she put in like 60 points of damage.
Fucker's still alive.
Yeah, they had like 1,000,002 hit points.
I'll show evidence.
Alright.
Is that it?
That's it for her.
Now.
All right. It's going to use its third and final legendary action to make a ranged attack against Vaskir. You're looking rather healthy, Vaskir, and I'm noticing everybody else is not. So
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Get out of here. I only got 87 points of damage. What are you talking about?
Freaking
You know what?
wizard has more health than I do.
Well, he also just got healed.
No, like actually baseline
like
health.
max health.
Oh yeah, well you got super low constitution.
True.
That's because I'm built like a pimp.
That is a 25 to hit. I believe that's going to hit you, Vaskir.
What if I use my reaction to cast cutting? What is it? Cutting words?
Perhaps.
Can you bring that down low enough to get under your AC?
Also, by the way, did you say they just made a straight attack roll against me?
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's disadvantage against him. That's right. He
Yeah.
has my,
Oh, is it
my-
disadvantage?
Yeah, he has my cloak of displacement. Well, what used to be.
Oh,
not his.
okay. Let's see then.
That's right. He got my cloak of displacement. Let's roll, baby.
Okay, yeah, it's
Gross.
going with the 25.
Fuck off.
Gross.
Alright.
What was it?
Can you reduce that with cutting words to be
What
low
was the
enough to
second
not hit?
number? What was the second number you rolled?
Well, the number it's going with is the 25.
25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see if I can use, what is it? Cutting words? Where, let's see. I roll one of my bardic inspiration die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll.
And what's your AC?
17.
You would have to roll an 8.
Can I use a luck point here?
You
Oh,
can.
you know what? Huh? I can?
But that would are you using it on the attack roll or
You got heroism. You get another
don't think
plus
that-
D. You get a
Nah.
D4. You get
That's
Oh,
a
doesn't
ability
work that
check
way.
and saving throws. But you can use
Oh,
luck
okay.
point to make him re-roll with disadvantage again. So he'd re-roll the entire
wanna do
attack with
that?
disadvantage.
I still have all my luck points. I may just do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I
probably
have
be a call.
3 luck points. Yep. I'll pop a luck point there.
Oh, well, that was a nat 2 and a nat 3. So okay.
Oakley dokley. Glad we had this chat.
Yeah, so you didn't
Yeah,
even need to use your reaction, dude.
You can save your cutting words. You didn't use it.
Okay.
Nice.
That's cool too.
So okay, Anand, have you had a turn yet or no?
Nah.
I have not.
All right, take your turn. Sorry, man.
Right. Hmm.
Oh, real quick. It's gonna use one of its lair actions. Can't use
Take
the
your
same
turn.
one in a
No,
row.
just kidding, bro. Take your turn. No, just playing.
It's gonna spawn some homing missiles.
Lair these nuts.
So let's just say the missiles are gonna be here and
I thought they had to spawn in the back.
they spawn from a corner, but they have movement. And right there. That is where the missiles will be. And now take your turn. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm just kidding.
Bruh.
Actually, just kidding.
I'm going to come over here beside. Okay, so tell me if I can do this with my movement since I'm on a carpet. Could I fly down and scoop somebody up with the edge of the carpet?
Sure, why not?
I mean,
Like,
I think you've
I've
done stuff
just-
like that in the past.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just like scoop and keep on going.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly down here, even though I really hate this guy, and scoop up Drakon, right?
Okay. And then you're gonna drop him.
I should. Can I grab him? Yes, right. Okay, so we're gonna fly over here, right? Right here. And then I'm going to cast rope trick, and both of us are gonna go inside of it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna purposefully
You just cast it
dangle-
and then just fly into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it, go inside, but leave just a little bit of the rope out, dangling in front of Bon, so he can get an idea of what's going on.
Okay. All right.
And what? Can you fix my wounds? Still got me at 92. I'm not like at what 66 or.
Yeah, I thought you changed it.
I didn't touch it.
Well, in the meantime, just whenever, just remember to do that because I might forget what you would be at.
Yes.
Okay, so cool.
This works for me. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit down. I'm tired. And take a minute.
I don't like it when you RP like that because it hits too close to home. I'm just tired.
I'm just really tired. I don't think there's any. I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it next turn. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Farron, she's gonna fly. She's gonna stand up for starters, fly 20 feet into the air, go over here, and she's casting Shatter on the mobile artillery unit, and she's upcasting it to 3rd level. So it does have disadvantage on the save. That's gross. Even with an advantage. Alright, so it takes half damage. 6 points of thunder damage. That was lame. Alright, that's your turn. Lucas.
Okay.
There's a missile right in front of you.
Is there?
There is.
Why is there always got to be a missile after me? Goodness. So, which ones are the missiles?
The black circles, the small 5-foot circles.
Well, isn't one of them a boomerang?
I should probably erase that because it's no longer on the ground.
Yeah, so that's
Also erase the 60-foot.
No, that's still up. It would just be in a different spot.
She's up in a rope trick.
Oh, yeah.
I'll move it. Give me a second.
I'll
And
just
there's no
delete it.
need for it. Yeah, there's really no need for it.
What do I want to do? I want to do some damage. I guess. That's all I've really been doing in this fight, so I'll keep on with doing damage. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's your job more than mine.
Well, no,
He actually
I
does
can't do
most
any
of the crowd
damage.
control.
I go through most fights without doing any damage at all. I'm just kind of changing it up on this one.
Don't forget, I gave you a inspiration.
I don't think you gave me inspiration.
Non.
You gave it to me.
Give it
you know.
to a
Yeah.
non.
And Lieutenant Bond. Wait, which one are
Yeah.
you then?
I'm
He's
Lucas.
He's Lucas.
Lucas. God damn it! I'm still getting your voices confused.
It's alright. I know that deep, sexy baritone, man. We all carry it.
Like, really?
Deep set baritone equals Lucas. Got it.
Boom, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna fly over here. My broom's still 10 feet off the ground. And you know what? You know what this battlefield needs? It needs another cat.
How many do you have?
As many as he has sorcery points for.
Bag of holding kitties.
This
That's
gives a
exactly
whole
it.
new meaning to swimming in pussy.
So I will give a low-key whistle, and out of the Mecha Chick Get Fucked shadow, there will appear another cat. And
Right here?
No, let's put it off here, kind of to the side a little bit, but right there in the corner, we'll say.
Okay.
That'll work. All right, and I am gonna go ahead and let's just go all out if we can go all out, and I'm going to cast Disintegrate.
Okay.
So she needs to make, I believe that is a dex save with disadvantage, because I don't know if she has a resistance to spell stuff. I don't.
So
know
that
if
would
I've
be a
seen that.
straight roll for her.
Okay. Yeah. Let me make sure it is.
Just so you know, not that dexterous. So that's a 3.
Oh yeah, no, she fails. And I upcast this at 7th because I didn't have a 6th level spell slot.
Okay.
So if you use a 7th level spell or higher, the damage increases by 3d6. So this will be 13d6 plus 40 force
Jesus.
damage.
Okay.
Welcome to the real deals.
Something. Clint.
So she takes this.
Holy fuck!
Wait, and there should be more than that. It should be 13d6.
Oh, well then, hold on.
So give me 2 more d6s.
And it's not done yet, folks.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's 86.
It's not 86. It's not 86.
Because you're gonna re-roll some ones.
I'm gonna re-roll some ones because I can empower that shit if I use another spell slot. Or not spell slot, meta magic point. So how many ones do we have on there? We have two ones.
And then 2 2s.
Alright, I'll just do that to make it simple. So 2 1s and 2 2s. So that's 6. So we go back to 80. So we're at 80 and I get to re-roll 6 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, you're re-rolling 6 dice? I thought you were just re-rolling 4 dice.
Oh, well, I said 6, so there, now it's 6. Since I rolled that.
Alright.
I can roll up to 6 anyway. So, take off... I guess
Let's
the
just
6
take off
lowest.
the... Okay, so the 6th
Yeah, I
lowest,
said 6
that
points of
would be,
damage and then I rolled 6 dice. I fucked that up. My
that
bad.
would be the 2 2s, the 2 1s.
That's it. That's it.
We can just... this is getting it a little more... My brain
I'll
is
tell you
hurting.
what, why don't we just
Let's
nix
just
that?
go with the 4. Let's just
Right.
nix the 4 and the 5. We'll take the 2 6s, the 1 and a 3.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine. Fair enough. So, right, we took off 6, and then it's the 2 6s, the 1 and the 3, just to make it simple. So then that's 12, 13, 13 plus 3, 16. So 80 plus the, what did I just say, 16? Yeah, so
It's
that
96.
becomes 96 plus 40 force damage. Oh, that's already been accounted for in
It's
there.
already
see?
accounted for.
So 96
96
points of damage.
And you already you already rolled the 80 on her.
Yeah,
So I need to add 16 more points of damage.
there you go.
You matched the hit points. How do you want to do this?
Ha!
Oh wow!
Actually, you went over it by 1, but
I am inevitable. As she turns to dust.
well, the mech turns to dust. But yes,
Don't ruin my moment.
as when you say that and the mech turns to dust, she herself is 20 feet up in this mech. So she's just gonna fall and face plant as the mech disappears around her. As, oh, she's ruining my moment. She's probably telling me I gotta let her in. Hold on. Hold that thought. I'm sorry.
Unacceptable.
I still have between my chest and my stomach.
Does it have house keys?
Apparently not.
You would think she would, you know?
Unless he's accidentally deadbolted, in which case it's only one side block.
Yeah. Well, guys, Gavin has been paced by a cat.
Nice.
It was in his camera, but now it's not.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Which cat?
I don't know, black cat.
Oh, that was Kai. Okay, so she falls and she just says, "My life's
Yeah,
work."
Sean's not here.
I don't
Now he's back.
So she falls and she just picks up the dust around her and just says, "No, my life's work." And let me just to describe, this person is a lot younger than you were expecting. You were probably expecting somebody that's, you know, well into adulthood.
No,
She
I thought,
looks like she's
I thought she was
maybe-
going to be a lolly.
She looks like she's maybe 18, 19 years old.
Oh.
You notice that she has like scars all over her body, on her face, on her arms, on her legs.
I want to make a joke.
And she just seems stunned.
Would
She's not doing anything.
So, I don't know how this works, but she's the target of the cat. So does the cat just keep going?
Until you call it off.
I can't. The cat goes until the cat gets destroyed, she is destroyed, or she leaves this plane.
I think you can well, technically her suit was the target of the cat.
However you want to play it, man.
I'm gonna say her suit was the target of the cat.
Okay, then the cat disappears.
Yeah. Because her and the suit technically are different entities.
Okay.
Technically.
Cool.
Technically.
Alright, at this point, you notice the tank opens up, and a couple other Vold emerge, and they just...
Oh, they surrender.
What about that Vold next to the suit?
It doesn't look like it surrenders, but it's pretty much dead anyway. Molly stabs it once, and it dies.
Alright. Are we out of combat?
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Well, I'm
Go-
gonna go
go
over to
steal the tank.
I'm gonna go over to the girl, and I'm going to elbow her in the freaking face to knock her out, and then throw her over my shoulder.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Gavin.
What's up?
For role-playing purposes, I need to see a picture to determine if my character would hit on her.
Your character thinks she's very attractive, or you would normally think she's probably attractive.
Okay, I'm definitely going
but-
to play good cop and, try to help her with her wound.
You do notice that, oddly, she's covered in scars.
I'm gonna step out.
I'm just walking up to her, smacking her in the temple to knock her out, and then throwing her over my shoulder.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna keep an eye out for where the boomerang came from in the little portal thing. I don't know.
You have no idea. The portal is not there.
Then, if that's the case, I'm just gonna go. Hey, Bon, you want a tank?
I mean,
They surrendered the tank. It's
they
still working.
surrendered the tank. Let's go. We're gonna take
Yes.
it. I did want to do some research, especially on that mech, but the tank will do, I guess.
The tank appears to only be moderately damaged. It's still functional.
Yeah. So I basically go up with 2 pistols on these Vold, put my guns up basically to the head, and I guess they're our captives now. And how do you work this tank thing, anyways?
He says, "You seem like a smart guy. You figure it out."
I'm gonna come out of the dimensional
Man, I
space.
knew you were gay. What?
And float.
It's a weird
That
pause, man.
was well timed. I can't.
Because
argue
you
with
left
that.
yourself open. It was a weird
I
pause.
really did. Oh.
You walked right into that one.
I mean, in this case, it's like I backed.
See,
myself
I was
into
like
it.
Drax in that instance because my reflexes are so fast that nothing goes over my head. I would catch it.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
I paused when I was speaking. I'm gonna float down there
Okay.
just to observe the treatment of my brethren.
Well, yeah. I was gonna weapon bunt them because they backtalked me, but
Be like,
I won't do
why?
that.
I'm just
So-
gonna act like, why did y'all fire on me, man?
In,
Why are
in
you
this
working
moment,
for the enemy?
in this moment, Hungan, you hear a whisper in your brain, specifically just you, and it's a female voice as she just says, "The Scions shall live on," and she says it. This voice is in Sylvan. Help me.
Where are you?
In this room.
Well, that's specific.
I dropped
This
the
room.
girl. Like, just straight up throw it, like, literally just lay my shoulder down, drop her on the ground. I don't care anymore. And now I am searching this fucking room.
Give me an
With
investigation
everything.
check.
It's gonna be hilarious, but she comes back. Ow.
Right.
Yes.
I don't remember getting a broken nose in that fight.
Damn.
Roll again. You'd have
Hey.
you'd have advantage on this.
Hey, Hungun, what are you searching for?
The voice. Dude, I have a shit
Okay.
investigation.
I
have a
know you
shit
do.
investigation.
It takes you a while, and you absolutely
no,
tear
no.
this room apart.
How about
Eventually, you're like, huh, there's a chest over there.
Alright, I'm gonna go
How about
pop. I'm
you
gonna
share
go
to the
freaking
group?
pop the chest open.
I mean, I'm going to be
So-
honest. Would not the rest of the people here be looking for stuff?
What are you?
There's a reason for this. You open up
Okay.
this chest, and
Shenanigans.
you notice inside of it, about the size of a snow globe. You, not really being a person that well versed in magic, can't really make this out, but it's about the size of a snow globe. It appears to be this like glass orb, and you notice inside of it what looks to be a person, unmoving, unreactive, almost just in a light fetal pose. And looking at this individual inside of this, you notice a couple things. One, you notice this ornate, regal, like about probably that big, maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 feet long, this like rod that's clipped to her belt. And one very striking feature you notice is antlers on her forehead.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
For those of you who are versed in the arcane, you would recognize this as an imprisonment spell.
Nice.
You do know I'm proficient in Arcana, right?
Oh, well then you would know that too.
Alright,
I didn't know
would
you were proficient in Arcana.
Yeah, I'm proficient in Arcana. Would I know how to freaking break it?
A very, very powerful dispel magic.
Alright. I have a question for a lot of you. I know you don't know me that well.
Yep, no, I see you already taking stuff out of the chest but without even asking the rest of the group.
I like it. I like it.
This is a person inside here. I need them released.
What? Do they have treasure?
They're a dear friend.
You have friends that are locked in chests? Did you know this person was here?
You don't actually recognize this individual,
I know.
but you know who she is.
What?
I know that I don't recognize who she is. Trust me. Gavin, don't be an ass. I'm trying to play
I'm
this
sorry.
off.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. This is a dear friend
Insight
of mine.
check.
My bad.
I need somebody that can dispel magic in order to release them.
I am gonna roll insight. Just because I'm
Yeah.
like, how does he know the enemy in the chest?
It's not an enemy.
Well, I don't know. They're in a chest.
Because they were captured. This
Or imprisoned.
What else is in the
Yeah.
chest?
Like-
Is there
Right?
Just her.
just her?
listen, the person
That's
inside
fair.
this is a
Is there
psyop.
anything else in this room?
Hold on, let him say what he was gonna say.
Oh.
The person inside here is a
What?
psyop.
I wanna-
A very ancient organization that a lot of you would never know.
I don't know. We
Because
know
y'all
like
are too
5
young.
secret organizations.
No, it's the fact that y'all are too young to even know it exists.
I don't know about that. We know about some ancient secret organizations.
As I am
Just books.
500 years old,
Okay.
this one would have. This organization was there before and died out before the mass convergence. So, trust me, if she's alive, that means there's others alive. And I need to be able to talk with her without her being imprisoned. So, can y'all help me or not?
I don't know. You hadn't even said please.
Please.
Oh, well. I can see what I can do.
Is it weird I still don't want to help?
Those of you
No.
proficient in Arcana would know the only way to undo an imprisonment spell is a 9th level dispel magic.
Ooh.
I tap it.
Smack it.
It goes dink.
Hammer.
I'm like -1. I'm like, is it living?
Yes.
That's not it.
Gonna drop a
Shakes.
bag of holding in there. Drop another bag of holding in that bag of holding. Turn around and walk away.
Or not?
What's that?
Is there a way that y'all can assist me or not?
I
I don't
probably
have-
can't myself, but I might know someone that can. In fact,
I don't have the power to do this.
Yeah.
You need a god for this type of thing.
I
Or
was just gonna hit.
the person that I will be eventually after I finish exercising.
By the way, happy level 14, everybody.
Oh man, I get a feat.
I'll take it.
I literally
too.
set the orb in my freaking bag of holding.
Okay.
Know what I
Level me up, whore.
I'm gonna do whatever
Only
check
if
you
you
want me
ask
to
nicely.
do.
Please,
I am,
Daddy.
so I'm gonna put these guys in like cuffs or whatever.
Look, now I have
or
diamond
oh,
soul.
rope. I'm gonna tie these guys up, and I'm gonna try to see how this mech works.
Well, it's a tank.
Tank,
And-
yeah.
With your grasp technology, it's not that complicated. You have 2 levers. One lever controls one tread. One lever controls the other tread. Think pod racing. If you want to turn, you just turn the right one slightly more than you're turning the left one.
It's a 2-man
Does it have
tank,
to
right?
be
Because that 2
manned by-
people
yeah,
in there.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does it
well,
have to
I'm
be
getting
manned by
shotgun.
Yeah.
How
How
many people can it
are
hold?
you gonna store
Uh,
it?
Quite a few. However, it only takes 2 to operate it.
How big is
So
this
it can-
orb, by the way?
I'm gonna
The
get in
orb,
the tank
it's
as well.
about it's like grapefruit sized. It's like slightly bigger. It's like the size of a snow globe.
So I'm actually gonna pull out my pocket dimension
Okay.
and set it up, and I'm gonna walk through it, and I'm gonna set the orb inside there.
Okay.
The doors. I mean, they can come in, but I'm walking into it,
Hey, let's see if we can drive through a wall.
That would be
and I'm
awesome.
gonna check on my my plants.
So is there still fighting
Okay.
going on outside?
No. Oh, outside.
No.
You don't know. You don't know whether it's going on outside or not. You're checking on your plants. I mean, they're making decent progress, but you still probably got a couple more weeks until they're ready for harvest.
Well, watering them, making sure their soil's good, doing all that stuff.
Making sure your drift globe is still working properly.
Yeah. By the way, all you see is a giant light coming out of this freaking thing that I'm in.
What if I cast enlarge on the tank?
Technically, those spells have to target a creature, I'm pretty sure, and this is not a creature.
I mean, he was able to reduce my. Wait, hold up. He was able to reduce my car.
I think enlarge reduce does work on objects.
So
Also,
we
I
taking
can
a long
do-
rest heal.
Yeah. So
rest
what are we doing here? Aside from we're
You-
gonna start driving this
You
tank
tell
through
me,
walls
are
and
you going to drive
wrecking
the
shit.
tank through a wall?
I don't know. What else is in? Like we came into this room, but that has a single chest. What is this area?
So this appears to just be like a production plant. You notice these 2 little things, those right there and right there. It looks like that they're kind of meant to assemble some of those Mechanox things. Other than that, you notice this desk over here, which has different plans laid out for various pieces of technology.
So I mean, I would have tried because one of the things we wanted to see is if we could get a lead on, what future plans for them were, what Shalcor or whatever might be up to. So
Well, that's why they wanted you to take her alive.
right, I know,
Gee,
but
I
while we're here, that's what I was saying. Is there anything else that can be checked out?
It
Well,
looks
she's alive,
like
she's just
Shalcor and all his paranoia covered his tracks. There's not anything that's like, this is my next evil plan.
No, not
Okay,
necessarily that, but
well,
maybe there's clues on things.
Okay, what about the giant mana crystals?
Well, I should add that, let's see, who rolled that? You rolled that badass investigation. Yeah, there was one of those giant fucking mana crystals fueling her big mech.
Yeah, I take that.
Okay.
Okay, so this
This one is like bowling ball sized.
the spell that's on her that can only be removed by 9th level, right? How does it work?
You need to trap someone
It's
in
the
globe.
imprisonment spell. So
So you
I need to
have to.
Google
Um,
imprisonment.
You got it. I know it. You have to know the specific, basically, way to undo it. If whoever casts a spell can make it where there's a specific password that undoes it, or a specific chain of events, or basically it can be whatever, however complicated or not, you want to make it for it to become undone, or it takes a max level dispel magic.
You know what?
Or
I'm gonna go
wish.
wake up the girl.
I'm gonna
what?
try it.
I'm gonna go wake up the girl.
I whisper into it.
You wouldn't have to. You didn't wake up to begin with.
nothing.
I'm gonna go wake up the girl.
Okay, you just like splash water on her face or something.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Tell me how to open it now.
I don't know. I didn't do the spell.
Who did?
I don't know. We found her like that.
I swear. Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
He's taking. Okay. I'm gonna give you mine.
15.
So, you don't think there's nothing indicating to you that she's lying. What you're getting is that she's a terrified teenager. She seems like she's in over her head, and she's just scared. You don't feel like she's lying to you.
No, I know her deep dark secrets. What are her deep dark secrets?
Why would you know that?
Do you see the roll?
Oh. So, she seems...
You don't have to
Just
tell
for
us what
all-
you are. You just can DM
for all
him
of
later.
her, for all of her evil deeds that she's done, seems more innocent than you would expect. Like, she just seems scared.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's just really scared.
Gotcha. All right. So back to this tank. How fast can it go?
All right.
Let me look.
I'm going to look at her. You know.
Has a movement speed of 60 feet. Anyway, sorry, you go do what you're saying.
Listen. Whether I have say or not, I will do my best for them not to torture you. As long as you give them all the information that you have when we bring you back. And if they do release you, I'm going to pull out a business card. Go here. So you want to be a part of the monastery. And you will be welcomed with open arms. As we take the ones that don't want to be taken. And if you follow and you become a part of the monastery, we will protect you. And we will take care of you and guide you on the right path.
And this will be
She
after
just-
you do an extensive time of jail.
She says, "You don't understand. They won't release me." And she looks at you, Anand, and she says, "You feel it. I know you do. This is
I'm gonna-
genocide."
I'm clinking my I will literally clink my freaking knuckles together and go, if you take this card, I will protect you with the last dying breath I have.
I cast Disintegrate on her.
That's
Wait, really?
terrible.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would if I had a spell slot for it, but I don't.
I was trying to think of a way to work this out, but that spell is just—it's legit.
But yes,
When it says it locks you down, it locks you down.
that's
She
what I do.
shakily reaches out her hand and takes the card.
I literally wrap my arm around her and start walking back from where we came.
Easy.
Mhm.
So how is this? Is this tank as fast as the car, or a little slower?
No, it's
Like,
not as fast as it's like a third of the speed of the car, but
but it's still
now.
decently fast.
it's got a decent movement speed. It's about the speed
Okay.
of like a horse.
And it can it get everybody in here? Like,
Yeah.
can it?
It'd be a tight fit, but yeah.
Bro, we about to
You
roll up
guys-
in this thing.
Gotta get
Roll
real
it up.
comfortable with
It's
each
the,
other,
it's the
but
escalated
Yeah.
version of tanks, man. It's got that stretch.
Roll it up. Roll it up. And your boy is going at it.
Hey, Gavin, you want to give me a metagame point? Are we going to be able to take a long rest after this?
yes.
All right, I'm not getting in the car. I'm literally telling her to get on my back, and I am freaking as many key points as it takes. I am freaking Fury of the Wind out of here.
She just says to you, they're gonna kill me. This is genocide that they're after. We only attacked first, but this war was inevitable.
Well, way to
They're
stay
not
with the
going to
group.
kill you.
Yep.
Well, I'm staying
Just
with
trying-
the tank as they're leaving, but I'm
Yeah,
not
you can
getting
keep
in
up
the
with that tank.
I'll be far enough behind. It'll be all right.
With you being a monk and your speed, you can keep up with the tank.
So I'm running literally with the tank, with her on my back.
And so, exiting this building, it appears as though the fighting has ceased, and there's a number, not very many. It looks like most of the enemy soldiers are dead. There's a handful who are still heavily wounded, but appear to be left alive. And you notice that the Heralds of Requiem, while you guys were doing that, they downed 2 Ythgramars.
How many more Yatskamars are there? My goodness.
Them. Hey, how many? Oh,
Do I see somebody important? That looks like they're probably important.
Well, yeah, you see the Dawn Commander.
I'm going to the Dawn Commander.
Okay. He looks very pleased as you approach and says, "You captured her."
You're going to hold. She is not to be tortured. She is not to be killed. As I gave my word of my dying, of my death. She will give you any information that you wish. But then, and I'm going to give him the same card, she is to be taken here.
He says, "You know how many people she has killed? How many
I
innocent soldiers don't get to return to their families
Do you
because
know
of what
how
she
many
has done?"
people I have killed, and they still took me in. And
Yes,
I'm
but
here
I
now,
believe-
part of.
you said if they let her go. I don't think they have any plans on letting her go
You will not kill
for
her.
any time soon. We won't kill her, but she will be imprisoned.
Listen, the monastery
Chica will not.
that is on that card. She will not be. Trust me, she will not be leaving anytime soon. At least not until her adulthood. Because the training is very intense. Trust me, I would know. She's going
Training?
to wish death.
He says, "That's enough. Hand her over."
Oh, you're gonna.
Do I have your word? As I take 2 steps back, with her on my back still.
She will be left alive.
You will not torture. You will not mangle. And she will be brought to the monastery. When you are done interrogating.
Hmm.
If I have your word, I will give you her.
Wasn't me.
Got me on the
He
counter.
turns to the rest of you and says, "Did all of you agree to this?"
I don't even know what's going on.
Oh yeah, was never told.
Yeah.
I mean, he just kind of made this deal with her. We were there to see it, but we never had any say in it.
You cannot speak for the entirety of the raiding force. I could do whatever I wish. However, I do value your judgment and your assistance in this. If this is what your entire group wishes, she will not be harmed provided she cooperates.
Hey.
I don't know who she is. I don't really care. I'll throw that out there.
But I will tell you this.
I don't know who she is. I don't really care.
Because I know people very well. can read people very well.
Just start whittling on
He
your
says-
way.
Unless you agree that she will go to the monastery, she will probably put up a fight.
He says, first, I need to know that is what the entirety of Motley Crest wishes to occur.
So is this where we take a vote now?
Yeah,
Do you
kind of.
believe that it would be safe to release her, knowing what she knows and knowing what she can do?
Well, I don't know what she knows, and I don't know what she can do.
No one knows who she is.
So if we could get a rundown, then we'll cast judgment. But I don't know anything about her, and I'm not putting my stamp of approval on, a potential weapon of mass destruction.
Her name is Giliara Vykareth. All that you need to know is that she is capable of building powerful weapons that could be used against the kingdom of Wel-Kalas.
We're capable of building powerful weapons that could be used against Wel-Kalas. That doesn't mean anything. Specifics, or I might pick the answer you don't want.
Sit over.
And I will say this: anybody here, you even yourself, are capable of doing powerful things against anybody. With the right teachings, you are a good person. She is yet still a child. With the right teachings, she can become an asset to anybody. She just was not taught right. She's a scared child.
It does seem this is the only crime she has committed in her life. She does seem very pure, other than this war crime.
I mean,
basically.
we're detracting from the fact that I still don't have the information that I want. All the pleasantries mean nothing.
What are you asking for?
What is she? And what has she made? And why is she so important? She makes a weapon. Ooh. Okay, she's in a box. How's that different than anything we've ever dealt with?
She is the head engineer.
That's a smart kid.
For Shalkor, the main bad guy here. So remember, he was rolling around with his top 3 people. Her, Mumash, who's the Spectral Witch, which that's going to be a whole other process. So, I mean, she's got to have a lot of insight for what Shalkor was trying to do.
And she did say if she was to go to the monastery, she would give every bit of information she knew.
Well, to be honest, she's also desperate. She's going to say whatever she needs to say.
I will make a compromise. When
Hey,
she has
Gavin.
been thoroughly questioned, I will turn her over to the Volanshir Alliance. After all, you have just recently acquired the Vold Collectorate as part of your ranks. Therefore, I believe that places her under the Volanshir Alliance's jurisdiction.
Hey, Gavin, what's the character's
really?
name that we're talking to right now? Because I don't even catch his name.
This is Dawn Commander Ulrich Zetgarth, the
Okay.
leader of Project Dawnspear.
Can I play my
Here.
part as Face and attempt to persuade him?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna put my arm around him very casually and be like, "Hey, don't worry. I promise. If you leave her with us, everything will be fine. Nothing bad will come of it. Swear to God." And I want to make a persuasion check on him.
Do it.
Well, it's got me convinced. I don't know the guy very much, but I trust him.
So you specifically said to leave her in your care, right?
Yes, in our care. Sorry,
Okay.
our group.
So after she has been questioned, I will turn her over to you,
Beautiful.
during which you can decide her fate.
Beautiful, wonderful. You're very muscular, by the way. Do you work out? Looking good.
He doesn't answer, but yes, you would imagine he does.
Flashes
This
a little.
is
You look
this
like you
is
do
like
keto.
this is like a grizzled human who looks like and he's in his late 40s, early 50s, has long blonde hair, a thick like neck-length beard with a little bit of frost in it, some scars. He carries a extremely oversized greatsword. This is what's known as a Skalder human, which is basically a Norwegian. It's like Norse, kind of.
So I'm going to set her down, look at her, and go, "You'll be okay. Just answer the questions, and you'll be safe."
Now I cast Incinerate.
Nah.
Just follow them. Do what you have to do, and we'll get you where you need to be. And then I kind of like ruffle her hair and walk off.
Hey, can
Okay,
I ask
and when you...
Oh, okay.
So she sheds a tear and just says softly, "Okay," and hesitantly turns around to walk off with him as they put her in shackles and lead her away.
Real quick before you go, what was the deal with the boomerang?
She says, "Identify it and see for yourself." That
You
blasted boomerang.
tell me, but alright, sure.
DM thinks it's going to be more fun this other way.
Alright. Well, I can identify it if somebody wants to bring it to me.
You can go
I have it.
Brandon did it.
If you're casting Identify, here's the stat block.
Yeah, I've got it prepared, so I'll cast it.
Cool. I'll
Do the thing.
identify it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I have a new toy. As a monk, I can use boomerangs, right?
Yeah?
Hell yeah, I got a new toy.
Read all of it.
Oh, I did. It. Recharge your hand. Okay. That's all right. That's a fun one if you miss. Good thing I don't miss.
I can't wait till you miss next time.
Hey Gavin, we talked about a Pacific lizard that I potentially could be getting. Where's that at? Like,
A
or I
lizard?
just kidding. Yeah, we were talking about like. Remember when we were talking about the clockwork stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, it'd be really cool to have like a mechanical lizard." And you're like, "Oh, well, do you want one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. If you want to make one and put it in the game, sure."
We'll talk about that later. I forgot about
I
that.
can't get her to put a potion into this thing. You're talking about mechanical lizards and all that. Alright.
Okay.
So what are we doing now? The fight's done. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Where are we
So I'm
supposed
just gonna
to be headed to?
I'm just gonna try to rapid fire the rest of what happened. So
Alrighty.
the invasion force leaves and they make their way back to. I rapid fire that and then forget the name of a city. And make their way back to Wedgemont. So upon arriving at Wedgemont, you
I'm
meet back.
terribly sorry to interrupt, Gavin, but there is something I would like to try to get before we leave and leave all these people behind. So,
Okay.
the poison that those stupid little psychic or the little hidden stalker dudes had, I would like to try and get my hands on their poison stuff, so to see if I can replicate that for Bond later.
Survival check.
Can it be investigation or something?
You are harvesting it, so this is survival.
Well, that's fine. I'm good with that anyway. We'll go survival.
Can
Your
I
survival's pretty good.
I could give him a
17.
wait, didn't I already give him a
Yeah, you did give me
Yeah, you
brains.
did.
No, wait. You talked about
It was a
giving it to me.
non.
The
and-
17 will work just fine.
Lieutenant
Um,
Bond and a Nant?
Yeah, so there were 3 of them. So you were able to get 3 component parts of stalker poison.
3 CP of stalker poison.
Another thing, did they take the mana crystals out of the Yaikamars? Or are they
It
still
looks
there?
like they have been harvested.
Fuck! Arrgh! Damn it, you!
Well, while we're at that, well, that was No, that's right. I couldn't get the stuff for a potion of growth from the Ithramars. That's what we decided. But what I can get is some stuff for Yithrameister. I would like to try to get the CP stuff for Yithrameisters.
Another survival check.
Okay, we're gonna make this one. This one's gotta be big.
Oh, I was almost in that one. I was almost in that one.
So that's a 25. That was almost in that one. That's a 25. So that's a critical success for skills. So that's double rewards. You get 4 component parts.
4 CPs for Yithrameister. Got it. All right, that's all I wanted to do. That I think that's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
so
you-
there's everywhere a non kind of a bond kind of walks.
I got the nat
He just
one
kinda like-
survival check.
You just kind of like he just kind of like puts a little sprinkles here, puts a little sprinkles there.
Do you remember
Okay.
the phrase?
Oh, shit, I do not. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck. I have to go back in my messages and find that. That was way in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Damn.
I would have copied it and put it in my notes on my character
I
sheet.
should have. I should have. Damn.
All right. So you make your way back to the Citadel for this kind of like post-war meeting, and you also notice a couple people, important people, are in attendance. You actually notice the Archon is there, as well as some of the various leaders of the different kingdoms. After discussing some plans again, I'm just kind of rapid firing this. You are informed that your next mark will be revealed to you upon a war council taking place in Ebenmast in 2 days. Until then, you are to recover your strength and prepare for the next battle. And that's pretty much it. I will say, the Archon is there. If you guys were looking for a powerful spellcaster, that would be the one to talk to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the Archon.
I
Okay.
want to talk to the Archon as well.
All right. You approach the Archon, and he looks at both Hungan and Anand and says, "Great work out there."
I need something of very importance.
Oh, well, I mean, if little old me can help, I suppose I'd be willing to offer my assistance. So,
I need
What
a
is it that you
ninth level
need?
to Dispel magic.
require much of my mana, but I am capable of that.
As I pull out the
What
orb,
for?
I pull out the orb. My friend.
He takes the orb and says, "Oh, curious. Interesting." And then his eyes widen. "Is that an ancient elf?" You realize what this means.
Not. I do. It's a time for another matter for me and you to discuss. Archon, how old are you?
I am 112.
I am 500 years old. I have fought beside these people. I need
Curious.
to release. And if you do this, you can discuss and ask as many questions as you wish, and I will answer them freely.
He says, "Well, no time like the present," as you see him raise up his staff into the air as the very walls themselves start to shake as the lights flicker, when suddenly you notice this crack beginning to form on this orb as it shatters open, and out of it drops this about 5.5 foot tall elvish woman. She's got about shoulder length, very light teal hair, glowing yellow eyes, and these regal antlers. Not that big, but they kind of like curve back on her head. She has kind of like an olive skin color, and immediately when she comes out, she just looks like she's in a full panic when suddenly she and pulls out this weapon. You notice these bright purple blades shoot from both sides of this rod. She's just
Sylvan, calm.
when suddenly she just vomits on the ground and drops unconscious. As she drops her weapon, the blades retract back in, and
I pick up her weapon and put it on my belt, pick her up near Smith tent.
okay.
Let them be privately.
Anod's just still standing here, like.
Oh, and he looks at you and
Like, what
and
the
says,
freak is happening?
and all very anticlimactically after doing so, he looks at you and says, "Now, what can I do for you?"
Hopefully, something that's not that serious. So, I was using the staff in combat. I like it. Thank you. I have a request, which, if I need to assist with doing this, if possible, could you augment it to add one additional spell if I already have it in scroll form?
That would be quite difficult. As you see, it is very, very difficult, very challenging to augment an enchantment that has already taken effect. Now, it's not to say it's impossible, but
Is
the
it
risk
harder
that
than a light 9th level dispel magic?
in potency, no. In its intricacy, absolutely.
Okay.
Because when you seek to augment an enchantment, you risk breaking the original enchantment.
There's one spell I've been holding for the longest that soon I'll be able to use, but it's a bit beyond me. I would appreciate being able to put it in this.
What is
If
the spell?
possible.
The more powerful the spell, the more likely it is to fail.
Instead of saying it out loud, I'm gonna reach in my bag and unroll it and show it to him. And it's the spell of Dark Star that I've been holding on to.
Peculiar. That is a powerful spell. Now, I could try. However, I must say, he holds up. This was my last spare, and I rather like having one. If this fails, and the item is destroyed, I cannot give you another one. Are you willing to take that risk?
Depends on. That's awfully risky.
I don't know if I would roll that die, dude.
I don't want to risk losing a staff of power. That's not okay.
I could possibly acquire you a standard Staff of Power, but as you have likely learned by now, that is no normal Staff of Power that I gave you.
Okay, so maybe I'll tone it down and say this. Could you turn this into a wand? That's just
Moving an
standalone?
enchantment is
No, not
still
the staff. Taking this spell and just making a wand. So I could have a wand of Dark Star, as opposed to messing with the staff.
It would be quite pricey, and it would take some time. But I believe this would be possible.
Okay. I would like
It
that.
would not
Even
be
probably
a quick
also
affair,
cost
however.
attunement slot too.
Oh yes, something this powerful would definitely require some of your natural mana to fuel it. That's metagame speech for it requires an attunement slot. And again, an enchantment this powerful, the finest of wizards could have this done in a month. And when I say the finest, I of course refer to myself.
Of
A
course.
normal person, this would take upwards of a year to complete such an enchantment. I could
That's
possibly
fine.
do it in a month.
Okay. Yeah. I would like that.
Okay. Do you have 40,000 gold? Because that is the cost that it would, that it would take to acquire the components for such an enchantment.
I have this tank that I could give you.
It would probably work.
A minute. Wait a second. You could literally just wait until you're high enough level to put it in your fucking spellbook without doing an attunement slot. You could just wait.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't afford that.
You only have to wait till 15th level, and you just hit level 14.
bummed out. I hit 14, but I didn't see anything on my sheet change.
I don't think you get anything at 14th level.
I don't get an additional spell slot, or
You get. Yeah, you should.
or do I
you don't
get-
gain access to any new levels of spells. You get those
No,
on
I
odd
know
level
that.
spells.
No, I meant spell
You also
slot.
get to put two spell. You get
At
to put two spells in
14th
your.
level, no, nothing changes at 14th. And yes, you do learn 2 more spells.
So I simply learned 2 more spells. There's no feats, no nothing.
Let's see. Spell mastery.
I've never
is
had a
18th
14th level wizard.
By the way, guys, for those of us that are the vets of C1, we are now the same level as when we started C1.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got a new feature called Convergent Future at level 14. It's in your features.
Let me go to the feats. The feats.
It's called Convergent Future.
Yeah, okay.
And actually, for the original OG that's left, Tony, when he hit level 13, he was the same level as when it started.
Dude, I don't even learn a new spell this go round.
Really? I get 2 magical secrets, and I can swap a spell.
I don't know what I get.
Sorry.
I'm now
Oh, no, it's
proficient in
cool.
every single saving throw.
See, this
Yes,
is
you
what
are.
I need. Look, do you hear what this is? When you can peer through possible futures and magically pull one into events around you, ensuring a particular outcome. When you or a creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to ignore the die roll and decide whether the numbered roll is the minimum needed to succeed.
Damn, that's like
Or one
That's-
less than the number.
that's kind of like my stuff, dude. That's nice.
I decide, and so I can decide to succeed, or I can decide someone fails.
This is what happens when the Magic
Oh.
Bros hang out together too much.
This
We
is
just
gonna
start
be
getting each other's abilities.
You start thinking.
You synchronize, really, is the word you're
Yes.
looking for.
Yes, this is going to be
Hey, so y'all have y'all's periods at the same
Hell
I
time?
was waiting for somebody to say that.
By the way,
Y'all
I just
synced up?
realized
Oh.
Molly should have been doing 5 points of rage damage, but you also
Oh,
Well,
but you get a path feature now.
Can you long rest us, Gavin?
yes, I can.
So I don't know if it's something
And we're
cool.
gonna circle around to what Brandon was doing, if you guys are okay with that.
Sure.
work?
I got to pick a new spell anyway, so.
You get 2 new spells.
Yes.
So, Brandon, you take her over to the med tent set up inside of the Citadel, and they draw some blood and do some tests, and they say, well, one bit of news about her, she's pregnant.
super.
Killer.
Awesome.
It's not mine! Oh, sorry, force of habit.
He says, beyond that, she appears to be suffering from hibernation sickness. It will pass in a few days.
Okay.
Now, I have to, as a medical professional, and you don't know this doctor's name, this just appears to be a human. It is very rare indeed to come upon an elven specimen that has, well, those, pointing to the antlers.
Oh, I thought he was going to say boobs.
Listen, there's things that I know that no one else needs to know yet about her. For now, she just needs to be taken care of.
Is there anything you needed to... I'm sorry to interrupt. Is there anything you needed me still for, Gavin, or can I go?
Unless you had something you wanted to do. If you're all set, then no, you're good.
Out of curiosity, has she been taken away from the rest of us, or is this still like we're around?
She's in the med tent, but I mean,
Yeah, I carried her in
you're
my
probably
hands out the
you're
door.
probably 60 feet from her, so she's not far.
No, it's more of just I don't know if we're here. Is this a private conversation, or are we the rest of us there?
Anybody who would have likely gone would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and anybody could have gone with them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't stop anybody. I was just getting her to the med tent.
I just started to peek in. I'm like, oh, that's what you meant by secret. Yeah, we know all about them. Like a lot about them. Okay. I can know where they originated. I know who the king is. I know who the actual king. Never mind. You know what? You probably don't need to know. And then I'll just go play in the tank.
Before you walk away, you notice that she's sort of mumbling in her unconsciousness, and she says, "Must contact Baba Yaga, the witches."
Okay. In Sylvan, what do you want to know? What do you have to say to Baba Yaga?
Well, she's not conscious. She just caught that mumbling.
Okay, well, I'll just cast Dream and go into a dream. No, I don't have Dream as a spell. I just keep saying these things that I don't have the ability to do right now. Hey, Archon!
Yes?
Hey, any chance you could get me into this girl's subconscious, like, with, like, a dream thing?
Literally without delay. And the rest of you notice that
I wouldn't mind
Lucas...
going either.
Then you as well. Lucas and...
It sends one person, unless it's just an Archon thing.
It only sends one. Okay.
I mean, unless
then,
it's an
yeah.
Archon thing. Like
No, it's a spell. So, yeah, Lucas, you drop unconscious. And find yourself floating in this misty void. But you notice these little separated, rocky
I'm gonna make
buildings.
a dex save to see if I face plant as I go unconscious.
Okay.
11?
Yes, you face plant.
Wow. Okay, cool. I'm a snore.
And you see her, and she's just... They're all gone. They're all gone. The screams.
Be at peace, my child. No, I'm just playing. Hey, I'm a witch. Can you tell me what's going on?
She says, You're one of the witches of Nightvine.
Yeah, but I'm...
You notice she has, like, a bit of an accent when she speaks Common, though. Almost like it's not her first language.
Protege of the Lilypad Witch, Lillian Ashner, and Lucas Kaizai, the Brimstone Witch.
She's still, like, you can tell Common is difficult for her to speak. She's able to speak it, but it's difficult.
Well, if she was talking in Sylvan that I heard earlier, I'm just talking in Sylvan.
Oh, well, she was speaking Common to you, thinking that she needed to communicate with you. She wouldn't know that you speak Sylvan.
Well, okay, well, I guess we're talking. Either way.
But she pauses for a second, trying to think of the words. I was an emissary back in the ancient days when the Mystic Protectorate communicated with the Witches of Nightvine. This is the year 912, correct?
You know, I'm not terribly good with dates, so I'm not entirely sure.
It's the year 1100. You would know that.
Almost. I mean, you've been out for a little bit, but you know, it's ballpark and at times a soup sometimes.
I must get back to my people in Invalion.
Oh.
I must return to them.
Well, in the meantime, you know, sometimes you just gotta take a vacation.
Why? My people, they casted the ritual. Great beasts arose. They slaughtered us in droves. Only my people can stop this. Some of them must have survived.
Kind of. Some of them spiritually have stuck around.
Great, I must meet with them immediately.
Spiritually, as in physically, they're not here anymore. But spiritually, as in some of their souls are, I suppose.
Probably.
You hear her mutter under her breath in Sylvan. What is this blasted human talking about?
Right now, respond in Sylvan. Witches speak Sylvan, by the way.
You're one of the witches of Nightvine.
I thought we'd already covered that. Yes, I'm Lucas Kaizai, the Brimstone Witch.
Yeah, she didn't hear you.
Oh, well, sorry if I didn't enunciate that before. Yes, Lucas Kaizai, Brimstone Witch.
And she seems much more comfortable speaking to you in Sylvan now. Or she says, so your order, they must still be in contact with Invalion. Surely, they can surely offer their aid. This is a threat to magic in and of itself. That would qualify for your order to intervene, correct?
Well, I mean, if it's a threat to all magic, I'm sure we would. And Invalion is not quite what you might remember it.
Whatever do you mean? I was
What?
just there.
Yeah. Yeah. You basically been in a time capsule. You ever seen one of those movies where people are like, jump through time? Right. Anyway, Invalion is not quite. It's basically been remodeled into nothingness.
My people are gone?
Physically? So kind of, yeah.
Yeah, technically.
As in, when they were alive. No.
Tell her how long it's been.
But it's been. What do we say if it's 1100 from 900? So about 200
912.
years? 912.
So
So,
it's-
you know how you might have been the youngest kid in the family? Now you're the oldest.
When suddenly, like, with a snap, you're both immediately shunted from this dream, and your face hurts, by the way, as you come to with a busted nose.
I've already been, like, super fucked up in the fight, so, we'll just add on to that.
Yeah, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Anyway.
I'll take it.
And she just says in Sylvan, reality setting in. And she's awake now, by the way. She sits up in a jolt. All of you see this. How much have I missed?
Lots. Like a lot. I'm Ongun. I have fought beside your people.
You carry the symbol of Death's Gate.
I do.
My name is Heretia Kaimor. I just recently left my apprenticeship with the Mystic Protectorate.
You may have known my father, Soloris.
I don't think I met him, but the name, yes, does ring a bell. She's speaking in Sylvan, by the way. You can tell she's not comfortable speaking Common.
So am I. Well, I have seen the rise. Well, I saw the fall of your people. I thought you were all gone. But there is hope.
All I remember, she says, all I remember is fire, screams, and that horrible day. These gray beasts emerged from nowhere, emerged out of the bodies of my fallen comrades, and they just started tearing everyone apart. We tried to fight back, but they were too powerful. There were too many of them.
now call
And-
that primary goal.
I see. All I know is whoever cast that spell on me must have been trying to protect me as quickly as it began. There was just nothing. And then I found myself here. It has been
1 week since
Nearly-
you looked at me.
Nice.
it has been nearly 2 centuries since that day, if I'm understanding the date correctly, but for me it's been hours.
Well, as someone that's been dealing with this for a while, I was there. I'm glad you are safe. But we are continuing the fight, and we're bringing it to them. You, however, need to stay
For a
here.
second, you notice she starts to panic and she says, "My Arc Scepter."
Here. As I flip it on my fingers and hand it to her.
She takes it like very quickly and holds it behind her almost possessively.
Listen,
You know that is the most important thing in their life.
I know.
That weapon is.
Listen, I was making sure it was safe and no one else picked it up. I know what they mean to y'all. So, you need to get well. Don't expect you to fight in this fight.
Oh, I'm fighting.
Well, how about we get well first? Take a couple days, get back on your feet, and then we'll spar. And then we'll see how well you do with that first.
The doctor chimes in and says to her also, you should probably take it easy, miss. I must inform you that you're pregnant. And she says, "What?" Oh, and then just grabs a bucket.
Yeah, that. I need to send a message out. I will have more I'll have a member of the Death's Gates be with you while you are recovering. And with just a swift turn, fixes his coat and walks out to go find the closest person that can send a message.
Okay. And with that, she turns to Lucas and says, "I must visit your order. I was not a member, but we used to communicate with each other. In fact, the enchantment on your forest is partially the result of elven high magic, and it was my people that brought that knowledge to the witches. In return, they gave us knowledge of ascended spells." Metagame speech for 10th level.
All right. Well, I can take you to my mentor, Miss Lily, and that would probably be the best place to start with that, I suppose. Just out of curiosity, do you know why you were put into the containment? I mean, that's some powerful magic, and if you're the only one that they were able to do that with, I imagine there's a reason they picked you.
I do not know. And again, she's still speaking in Sylvan. She says, "I was always told that my connection to magic was something spectacular, but I can only assume I was put into that spell to protect me. I know not who cast it. There were many powerful mages who lived in Invalion."
I just
I mean, that's not a quick spell. It takes like an hour to cast, but that's metagaming. Never mind. All right. Well, I'll I guess I need to send a message off as well.
Okay.
I am a scion of the Mystic Protectorate. Just mention that. Anybody who has roots back in your organization will know what that means.
Yeah, I have no idea. But unless do I know what that means? I don't imagine I would.
No, I mean, there's been organizations throughout history. Maybe if you read back several hundred years on the history of the Magi,
Nah.
or on the history of the witches, you might have seen something about it. But
Probably not. I didn't stick around and learn all the history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see what I can find out.
Props.
Thank you.
So I guess I'm following behind Ugan?
Ugon.
Yeah, that's what I said. Alright, I get it right. Ugan. And I'll see if I can find someone that can send off a message.
And as you're leaving, she says, sorry about the human thing.
That's
By
alright.
the way.
I don't really think of myself as a human that much anymore. Anyway, just a witch.
Damn it.
All right, and with that, we're going to call it for the night. I'm actually happy with tonight. We got through what I wanted to get through. So,
Can I get leveled up and swap my spells?
yes, absolutely.
Oh, did you already level me in long
I
rest?
have not, but I have long rested you, and I'm now leveling you up.
I'm
So,
gonna jump out, guys.
just out of
Yep,
curiosity, does Big Pappy also level up?
Yes.
He also gets a feat.
By the way, you were recording that session, right? I hope you were.
No, I told you guys that you'd have to because I thought I was going to be late today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Maybe? I don't know.
You know I can't record it as the DM. I can't give you guys that juicy screen.
You could, you just choose not to. Yeah, no, I got a feat for Lucas and a feat for Big P. Because fighters get a feat of 14.
So, okay. With that,